Irving against James. Just 5 to shoot. And it's Irving missing. And here's Caldwell Pope. And the layup falls.
And remember, Davis played point guard in high school, showing off the vision there with that nice dime.
KD on the wing. And that one drops for him.
And the lack of effort to fight over the screen there makes that an easy shot.
You know, we see this all the time. You're basically, as a defender, hoping the man misses rather than putting in the work to get over screens.
Jumps up. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
Well, you're playing right into Kevin Durant's hands when you put him at the free throw line. This guy has always been terrific at the charity stripe.
And with Kevin Durant recovering from the Achilles injury, glad we get to see one of the all-time greats back in action.
No doubt, Greg. And KD is trying to navigate his way through one of the most difficult injuries a basketball player can face. But we know unequivocally this man will go down as one of the elite scorers in NBA history. That combination of size and shooting is truly something to behold.
Yeah, still commanding a lot of defensive attention. Howard just keeps his head up and finds the open man.
James against Irving. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass.
Just setting the tone with an aggressive move to the rack. And where's the help defensively?
To me, that's a complete lack of communication on that side of the ball. These guys need to be talking to each other.
Green, no luck. And Joe Allen will bring it up for the Brooklyn Nets. And finished off by KD.
Well, drop the hammer, KD. How confident is this guy at the cup?
Lakers trail by 4. Now the feed to LeBron. And he could not get the... And here we go with the coach's challenge. Not surprised in a competitive game like this. And he's disputing the personal foul call.
And this is the time now where the officials can review in closer detail what constituted the original personal foul. Getting a different angle can sometimes make it a lot easier to determine.
Greg, indeed, and the one thing with replay review is that when you see the slow motion replays, you really get a new appreciation for just the immense speed at which these players are moving at, and how fast the action really is, and how hard it can be sometimes, you know, Greg, to make the right call. And so the word is in. They've decided that the call stands as it was made on the floor.
And, you know, even if a coach still feels this wasn't the right call, you got to acknowledge the effort being put in to reviewing it. The double checking, and the game continues on.
Greg, is a broadcaster, who have been some of your favorite personalities to cover?
Man, that's a great question. You know, most of the stars, I'm a big fan of Durant and Steph and LeBron and those guys. Chris Paul's another one that's a favorite. So many other guys, you know, there's so much more personality and so much more confidence these guys have working in front of the camera. I think that just makes for a better experience.
Somebody asked me the other day, who is my favorite? You know who I said?
Who was that?
Greg Anthony.
Oh, you're just saying that because it's true.
Kyle Kuzma's checked in for Caldwell Pope. And a new group in for the Nets. Jordan, he's checked in for Allen. Taurean Prince comes in for Kevin Durant. Harris is checked in for Karis LeVert. And it's Luwawu Cabarrot in for Irving.
I think what amazes me about LeBron James is that he never stops pushing. This guy is pursuing greatness.
Now, here's Dinwiddie. Passes it to Luwawu. Shot clock at 6. From deep, three-point range. It goes down!
He did it! Yeah. No, he didn't!
Down! Oh. To the middle. Here's Howard. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. It's going to be on DeAndre Jordan.
Well, Dwight Howard's massive frame makes him a problem on the interior. Good job drawing contact.
And both free throws good for Howard. First quarter of action, just under 3.5 minutes played. The pass to Luwawu. That's out of bounds. Brooklyn will retain possession. 1:25 left to play in the first quarter. Dinwiddie with it, and it's Howard picking him up.
You can see right there the three-time Defensive Player of the Year is still an intimidating presence on that end.
Fast break, the Lakers kept alive. Out to Kuzma. Outside, Green. 6 to shoot. Pass to James. Goes up again. That shot misses. Brooklyn leading by 3. Here's Harris. And Davis sends it back.
He's got that huge wingspan, and boy, does he use it well on the defensive end. If Davis is within shouting distance of the shooter, there's a good chance he'll get a hand on it.
Now here's Green. Still looking for his first bucket in this one.
And he likes to get in a rhythm early. Nice triple.
The Nets have gotten 5 of 10 shots to drop in this game so far. Right at the 50% mark. Pass to Dinwiddie. On the wing, Harris. Shoots over Kuzma. Up again, and there's Jordan putting it right back in.
How many times have we seen DeAndre Jordan take it off the window and convert? Boy, he is so good.
And here's Prince outside. And no good on the last second attempt this time. And so it's Kevin Durant making headlines and highlights for the Brooklyn Nets. He notched. And it seems like players are constantly changing teams. Here is Spencer.
As a team, as a unit, as a roster, we've had a lot.
Greg Dinwiddie, one of those players who seems to adapt to any situation.
I mean, he's versatile, total team player, will do whatever is asked of him. He's really emerged after being picked in the second round a few years ago.
Some good action already in this one, but a fairly even matchup after the first quarter of play. And taking a look at the Nets' performance here, guys, what jumps out to you, stats-wise?
Well, you come in thinking they're going to settle for perimeter jump shots. Think again.
They've certainly made the commitment to pounding the basketball into the painted area, and boy, is it paying dividends.
They've got Rajon Rondo. Markieff Morris is out there with Kyle Kuzma, and there's JaVale McGee. And it's Caruso in at the 2. That's who's in the game for the Lakers. Los Angeles making a switch here. Caldwell Pope's checked in. And a new group in for the Nets. Jared Allen's checked in for DeAndre Jordan. Kevin Durant comes in for Taurean Prince. LeVert's checked in for Luwawu Cabarro. And Irving subbed in for Dinwiddie. Passes it to Rondo. 3-pointer. Allen with the rebound.
That's a look you cannot pass up. It's also one you shouldn't miss.
And Jared Allen, the big man out of Texas, a big part of his impact is how well he moves as a center. Very long and covers a ton of ground on both ends.
And he hits it and gets hacked on the play. A 3-point possibility if he can convert the free throw.
And defensively, they are on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
And with Allen, the amount of floor he can cover with a few steps is staggering.
And Kevin, it lets him take away chances and opportunities on D. On the other end, one step to the hoop and he's completely relocated as a target. One of the best moving bigs in our league.
Irving passes to Durant. Irving with the ball. He's got 5. And there's the 3-second call. This one on the defense. Brooklyn shooting their 4th attempt at the free throw line right here. And no good on the technical, so unable to pick that one up. Well, Greg, with your son getting drafted, you joined the ranks of some historic NBA father-son duos.
You know, I got the opportunity to play with Arvydas Sabonis in Portland, and remember DeMontis as a little kid. Now
kidding.
He's an all-star last year. And, you know, I think you're going to have an influx of that in the coming years. Dwayne Wade's son's a terrific player. We know about LeBron's son's ability. He's possibly heading to the league one day. You just never know. I'm I'm, as a dad, it's going to get the opportunity to watch his son play excited, but I think you're going to see more of this in the future.
Cole and Greg Anthony. I like the way that sounds. And so it's Irving. He brings it up for the Brooklyn Nets. Only giving up 2 points this quarter.
Absolutely no mercy right now from Kevin Durant in transition. Those long strides, that's an easy bucket.
And out of bounds as the Nets gain possession. Nets leading by 7. And a little under 2.5 minutes gone by here in the second quarter. Down low, stolen by McGee. And they're pushing it up. And that one's good, Caruso.
Yeah, liking the vision there from Caldwell Pope, looking to get his guys going when they're open.
Here's Irving. McGee with the block. Caruso, the pass to Morris. Rondo, it's blocked. Now here's KD, the fast break opportunity. And it's Allen slamming it down.
This guy is such a good all-around player. Karis LeVert sharpening his court awareness and finding his open teammates.
And shot by Caldwell Pope, no good. For Brooklyn, they've gone 4 of 8 so far here in the second quarter. And here's KD for 3. Rondo with some nice D.
I think he's got to settle down because right now it feels like he's rushing, like he's forcing some shots. This quarter he has been completely bothered.
That is really good work there on the offensive glass.
Nets leading by 5. Now Durant. 10 points for him. Ball stolen. Fast break, the Lakers. Morris with the ball. And Allen picks him up defensively.
Wow, Jared Allen twice on the pipe. Send it back, young sir.
And KD throws it down.
Oh, inflicting some punishment with the two-hand flush.
They're going for the throat. The 3 from Morris. Second chance shot for 3. Caldwell Pope drops in the tray. Caldwell Pope's got 5 points so far.
And they may be leaning a little too heavily on the three-pointer when there are better looks to be had inside.
Back to Durant. 16 feet away. And good. Got the English that time as it falls. 14 points for Kevin Durant.
Well, this guy flat out carrying the load for them offensively. He is taking and making good shots. What a terrific job.
McGee finds Caldwell Pope. Rondo wide open. No good on the triple. Nets leading by 6.
And no need to rush this. Let the clock run down.
Well, it's trying to close the quarter strong, and by that you take a great shot without giving them an opportunity for another one down the other end.
15 seconds left in the second quarter. To the paint. Here's Davis. Good, and the assist goes to James.
Listen, we know that LeBron James can score at will, but he is phenomenal at hitting his guys with perfectly placed passes.
Now here's Dinwiddie. And that would have counted, but his shot was off the mark this time. And thanks so much, Dave, for the great interview. Don't go away, folks. We'll be back for the second.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Welcome. Brooklyn found themselves in a close game in the first. At the end of the period, they were up by 2. And by just. And that's a.
We've got second half action for you, and if the next couple quarters are similar to the first, this one could go down to the last possession. What a game we're seeing from Kevin Durant.
Man, he's been running wild on them through that first half. Absolute dynamite on offense.
Boy, he has been shouldering the load. Aggressive, skilled, talented, and thus far unstoppable.
Second half underway. Here's who Jack Vaughn's got on the floor. Durant plays the 4 with Allen at center. That's Kyrie Irving. Then there's Karis LeVert. And it's Dinwiddie in at the shooting guard position. Outside for Durant. Lakers trail by 4. It's Davis with the drop. And it's slammed in by Davis.
And truly a big man with guard-like quickness. Davis is super hard to corral once he gets in the paint.
Here's Irving. He's got 5. Allen passes to KD. Lead pass was put in just the right spot. KD's got 16 points.
Terrific play call to give him a clean look at the rim. That's how you want to start the second half.
Well, there is nothing better than catching a rhythm as early as possible. And boy, that's a terrific start right there.
An effortless range. KCP doesn't always hit for a high percentage, but when he does hit, he makes it look good.
Back to Irving. The Nets working the ball around now. LeVert in the corner. The 3. Rebounded by Howard. Howard's got his 5th rebound in this one. Caldwell Pope with a wide open look. They get it again.
Just so resourceful as a player. Davis gets the job done inside in all sorts of ways, and that's one of them right there, crashing the offensive glass, getting that second chance bucket.
It's Durant on the wing. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Davis. That'll be his 2nd foul of the game. The Lakers making a switch here. Kuzma's checked in. Jordan, he's checked in for Brooklyn. Taurean Prince comes in for Kevin Durant. LeVert with the wide open look. And that one hits back iron.
And they're 1 of 4 here to start the second half.
Up the floor. Here's LeBron. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. It's going to be on Kyrie Irving.
Well, we know every game LeBron is going to find his way to the line just from his aggressive style.
Greg, one of your former teammates, John Starks, would get under a guy's skin on the court. He's like a nuisance, but really opposite off the floor, away from the game.
I'll tell you, Kevin, John's got a heart of gold, and anybody that knows him is going to be a fan of the person. John is as good a friend as I can ever recall having.
Back to Dinwiddie. Prince. The shot, no good. And it's the Lakers the other way. Here's Davis. Basket is good. The assist from Rondo. Davis has got the lead up to 4 now for the Lakers. And so it's Dinwiddie with it. He'll bring it up for the Nets. Some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, right now you just need a bucket to get some momentum.
Here's Llewellyn, guarded by Green. 6 on the shot clock. In the corner, it's Dinwiddie. Jordan trying to free himself up. And again, no good by Brooklyn. And here's the Lakers. They've outscored them 10 points to 2 during this run.
And for everything that Anthony Davis does on the floor, you can't forget about his defense. Still an elite level defender. Guards multiple positions and turns away a number of shots.
Harris passes to Dinwiddie. 3-pointer. A rebound by the Lakers. Davis has got 5 rebounds tonight. Here's James. Shoots over Dinwiddie. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
Yeah, whacking James like the D does there is the right move. I mean, especially when you consider how strong he is.
And Davis gets a lot of blocks without getting in foul trouble. About a 1-to-1 ratio for him in his career.
Incredible. And he's done a great job of learning how to go straight up, playing vertical. Gets blocks, but doesn't get pulled out of position. Does everything you want from a defensive anchor.
Alex Caruso. He's checked in for Green. Durant with a wide open look. Kuzma pulls it in.
Boy, you can just see the frustration growing on their faces. Nothing going their way.
It's just been one of those games, and they need to find a way to turn it around before it gets completely away from them.
Dinwiddie passes to KD. Shoots a fader. They get it back. Jordan. And slam dunk by Jordan.
When you think that this guy was so raw and so skinny coming into the league, now DeAndre Jordan brushing off these challenges with ease.
Jacks up a 3. Rondo can't get it to go.
And the well is running dry for him right now. Nothing falling.
And this is where you hope that he can find something easy so he can see the ball go through the net.
Here's LeBron. Oh, good on that one. Jordan with some nice D. Oh, and a fast break for the Nets. Durant's got the ball.
Don't bring that weak stuff in here. LeBron always on the prowl to send shots back with force.
Tries from 10, and that one, good. James has got 9 points.
You love the focus from LeBron James. He's near the rim, so he's got to use his size and his skill to full advantage.
Well, through 3 quarters of play, down double digits, it may be difficult to overcome. And let's take this chance now to show you the State Farm assist of the game.
And I'm glad this was the pick because I love this pass. Such a great dish. That's what I call court vision.
Well, making the game easy for your teammates. All about putting them in a position to score. That's pretty.
The fourth quarter has arrived. So good to have you with us. A moment now to reset the lineups brought to us by Gatorade. All fueled up here for the fourth quarter. Taking a look at the Lakers. Howard is out there with Anthony Davis. Then it's Kentavious Caldwell-Pope. Then it's LeBron James. And it's Kuzma in at the 3. Howard, good, and the assist goes to James. LeBron's got 5 assists in the game.
Those defenders just look a little bit gassed. I mean, they're getting pushed around on that low block.
And it's Jordan with the jam.
Woo-hoo, Kyrie Irving doing work with the pass. That's pretty.
Caldwell-Pope for 3. Stolen by LeVert. It's stolen by Davis. Here's Howard. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Howard's got the lead up to 12 now for the Lakers.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Irving passes to Jordan.
And DeAndre Jordan.
And it looks like, yep, it's a coach's challenge on the personal foul. That triggers a replay review by the officials.
And I think when it comes to some of the more difficult calls to make, personal fouls can be tough. The action is so fast that it's really tough to catch everything in real time.
The wonders of technology, Greg. We've seen replay reviews so effectively, and involving the coaches by being able now to challenge like this is something a lot of people have been hoping for. And so the word is in. They've decided that the call stands as it was made on the floor.
And, you know, even if a coach still feels this wasn't the right call, you got to acknowledge the effort being put in to reviewing it. With double checking, and the game continues on. For viewers, timeout's a chance to check your phone, grab a drink, but for the teams, it's all about business.
Well, there's something that the coach doesn't like. I'm curious to see which kind of adjustment he makes here.
Rajon Rondo's checked in for Los Angeles. Smith comes in for Caldwell-Pope. Kevin Durant's checked in for the Nets. And keeping us updated from the sideline, let's swing it over to David Aldridge.
Well, guys, during that last timeout, I listened to Frank Vogel talk to his team. He said, I want us to play as though we're behind. We're good when we play with urgency. We're bad when we become complacent. Don't become complacent. Let's go. Guys?
Thank you, David. Nets trail by 11. And now the fast break. Durant with the ball. Jordan kicks to KD. They get the rebound. The putback. He hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
Wow, how about the reach of DeAndre Jordan? That looked darn near impossible.
There's the pass to Howard. And stolen by Jordan. Inside, here's Irving. Chalk up 2 there.
Well, known for being a terrific passer, he shows you right there. Case in point.
Los Angeles leading by 7. To the inside. And stolen by Jordan. KD against Rondo. Got a piece of it. It's stolen by Smith. Howard kicks to LeBron. Back to Howard. outside Rondo. And the dunk by LeBron.
I don't think you can stop LeBron James when he starts off to fly like that. Might as well just start jogging back the other way.
Irving looking for an opening. A rebound by the Lakers. They've held a 12-point lead early. Out to Smith. And it's blocked by Jordan.
This is not the guy you want in your zip code when the ball is going up. DeAndre Jordan twice on the pipes.
And Los Angeles with some changes. Kentavious Caldwell-Pope comes in for Rajon Rondo. And it's Green in for Smith. And a change for the Nets. Dinwiddie's checked in. And again, no good by the Lakers.
All alone from mid-range. They know he won't miss many of those.
And it's Allen with the jam.
Well, that's a highlight play for Mr. Jared Allen. Nice pass from his teammate.
James, the pass to Kuzma. Good work defensively by KD.
And you can see the defenders afraid to kind of get in his way a lot of times when he's on his way to the basket. But on that one, they were there.
Drills it from outside.
Kevin Durant calmly steps into that shot with the game hanging in the balance. Love it.
Lakers leading by 4. LeBron dishes to Howard. Caldwell-Pope outside. Lets it go from deep. Allen with the rebound. Allen's got 9 rebounds in the game, getting it done. And so they choose to intentionally foul.
Really no idea why you're fouling in a situation like that. You know, maybe there's some bad blood between those two.
Catching up on the changes for Los Angeles. Anthony Davis, he's checked in for Kyle Kuzma. Alex Caruso comes in for Caldwell-Pope. And Cook subbed in for James. Howard can't hit. Brooklyn with the ball. They're on a 12-4 run.
Huge bucket from Kyrie. Knows how to deliver.
1:16 left in the fourth quarter. Left side, Davis. Lakers whipping the ball around now. Pass to Caruso. Outside, Green. Clock at 6. Pass to Cook. The Lakers need to get a shot off here. And it comes off the front of the rim.
Well, terrific defense. They obviously respect his ability and just want to make it tough.
And you don't ever want to get into the habit of letting the offense get to the rim.
He hits the first one, and that narrows the gap to 1. JaVale McGee's checked in for Los Angeles. And it's tied up with that one.
This guy has a reputation for being a great free throw shooter, and you've got to knock him down. He does it here.
And Frank Vogel wants a timeout. And now, let's present our New Balance Player of the Game, DeAndre Jordan.
And in terms of his shooting, this has been one of the more accurate performances you'll ever see. I mean, he's been in constant motion, creating a lot of good looks for himself. But still, even when you're wide open, you expect to miss some of the time. And that has not been the case here tonight. This guy has made everything.
And here is Irving. It's good. He has tied up this game. Oh, what a shot.
So much riding on that shot. What a bucket.
I'll tell you, that changes things, doesn't it? Good job, young fella. What a game.
We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Davis kicks to Howard. And the wide open shot from Green. Count it!
Nice play. They're now in control. Just have to play smart, solid defense here. No quick buckets and no easy threes.
No good from Durant. On the wing, Davis. Caldwell-Pope passes to Davis. The 19-foot shot offline. And so it's the Lakers who come out on top here. What a show. All right, David, thank you. Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. For great There below is Barclays Center. Here are the starters for Milwaukee. The backcourt comprised of Bledsoe and Matthews. Giannis is the 4 with Lopez the 5. And it's Middleton in at the 3. And for Brooklyn, Durant plays the 4 with Allen at center. Then it's Kyrie Irving. Then there's Karis LeVert. And it's Dinwiddie in at the 2-guard spot. Now, here is Irving. 1 up, 1 down. 2 points with his first shot this game. Deep benches tonight, Greg, on both sides. This seems to be a growing trend.
You know, teams are digging deeper than ever before, even getting into the two-way contracts that give you depth past your top 15 guys. One, you're trying to protect the investment in your big-ticket items, your franchise-caliber players, but you got to keep an eye on the future in terms of player development. That's another area where the league has really changed when you look at the makeup of these rosters.
Well said.
Giannis, if you talk about maturity, the next thing you're going to see is him playing with great patience. Let the play unfold and then take what the defense gives you.
And it's sent back by Lopez. It's stolen by Allen. Here's Durant. That one no good. The Bucks go the other way with it. In the corner, Irving with it. It's tipped.
Yeah, not really much of a flow offensively yet. Only 1 of 4 from the field.
Dinwiddie with the steal. Bobbed up there for Durant. And so the ball's out of bounds. Middleton touched it last.
A split second late, but almost came up with a steal there.
Real close, and I'm sure next time you might time that a little bit better and get a hand on it.
And we just got a second look there at the exceptional mobile 1 block.
And early in the game, a defensive play like that goes a long way, establishing the attitude you want.
Dinwiddie passes to Irving, and out of bounds as the Bucks gain possession. First quarter, about a minute and a half in. It's Matthews on the wing. Middleton for 3. Allen with the rebound.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
Dinwiddie wide open. Nets passing it around. Irving against Matthews. Back to LeVert. Lets it go with a 3. That one doesn't drop. Now the Bucks take it the other way. Here's Giannis. Makes it off the glass.
Well, when Giannis has room to run, he is fun to watch. To get out in transition there.
An era where we're seeing teams turn away from the slower 7-footers. Brook Lopez still playing a pivotal role for the Bucks.
There's been a lot of talk in recent years, Greg, as how the big man has been played off the floor in the playoffs. That's just not the case with Lopez because he's been able to step out and shoot threes along with being a really reliable rim protector. Giannis bringing it down, using that sensational length to get that finish.
Well, he is looking confident. Love how they're using him so far.
Yeah, right now I don't see any let up. I think he's going to just keep putting his foot on that gas pedal tonight.
Now here's Middleton. Some changes for Brooklyn. DeAndre Jordan's checked in for Jared Allen. Taurean Prince comes in for Karis LeVert. And Joe Harris is subbed in for Irving. And Milwaukee with a change here too. Dante DiVincenzo. He's checked in for Matthews. 5 to shoot. Here's Lopez. Brooklyn with the rebound. And here comes Harris leading the fast break. And there's KD. That's good on the assist by Harris.
There's not much you can do. This is KD, ferocious on his drives inside and powers right through the defense.
Milwaukee, no good that time either. The Nets have gone 3 of 7 from the field since we've gotten underway. And the foul on Eric Bledsoe. That's his first foul. Luwawu Cabarro, he's checked in for Brooklyn. Big group substitution here for Milwaukee. Lopez, he's checked in for Lopez. Ilyasova comes in for Antetokounmpo. Pat Connaughton, he's checked in for Chris Middleton. And it's Hill in for Eric Bledsoe. Here's Luwawu. And it's sent back by Lopez.
And the space Lopez is able to cover on defense, using that size and length to reject the shot.
Connaughton kicks to DiVincenzo. And there's the pass to Ilyasova. Back to DiVincenzo. Outside Hill. And they force the shot clock violation. Great D. Kyle Korver. He's checked in for the Bucks. Brooklyn's gone 0 of 2 from deep here. Pass to Luwawu. Back to Dinwiddie. Here's Luwawu. 6 on the shot clock. Fires it up. Oh, and that one had the right spin on it, and it is good. The Bucks trail. 4 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Here's Connaughton. Dinwiddie covering. Connaughton kicks to Korver. On the wing, Hill. 5 on the clock. Korver passes to Lopez. Over Jordan. Lopez, no luck.
Well, maybe not the best shot against that kind of defense, but he still has the ability to knock that kind of shot down.
And still a close game as the first quarter comes to a close. This is what Giannis Antetokounmpo recently told us when he was asked.
For me personally,
And for Giannis, Greg, the consistency from range has been a focal point.
The more accurate he is from outside, the wider the driving lanes become, making him nearly impossible to stop.
And if you're just tuning in, it's been a pretty even game through the first quarter. And from Brooklyn guys, what jumps out to you stat-wise?
Well, look at the turnover ratio, then look at the score. Easy to see what happened in that first period.
Yeah, hopefully the opposition can recover, because that first quarter defensively was unbelievable, just crippling defense.
Inside, we got Prince and Jordan. Then it's Joe Harris. And it's Luwawu in at the shooting guard. So that's the Nets 5. Brooklyn trailing. Pass to Prince. Lopez with the steal. Hill looking it over. He's looking for Williams and finds him. Not going to go that time.
Yeah, and that was lining up to be a huge alley-oop, but they just couldn't quite connect.
Yeah, you can see when it's that close, players reacting, just, oh man, we just missed that one. Maybe they'll get another chance at it.
For Milwaukee, they've gone 1 of 3 to start out the second quarter. It's deflected. And that's out of bounds. Milwaukee will retain possession. So for the Nets, Jared Allen's checked in for Taurean Prince. Karis LeVert comes in for Luwawu Cabarro. And Irving subbed in for Dinwiddie. Big group substitution here for Milwaukee. Giannis, he's checked in for Lopez. Chris Middleton comes in for Kyle Korver. Matthews, he's checked in for Pat Connaughton. Eric Bledsoe is subbed in for George Hill.
Well, that's where he's a huge threat to complete any sort of alley-oop. You could throw that at the top of the square, and DJ's going to throw it in.
Middleton against Irving. Shoots the 3. They grab their own miss, and Williams is right there. And the Bucks lead by 1.
We'll see if they can finally hold on to a lead. It's been back and forth all night.
Well, you can tell they really want to increase this lead. They can't keep letting them take it from them.
Irving kicks to LeVert. Puts it up from 12. Irving's shot is good. Irving's got 6. A new generation of players, Greg, coming into the NBA alongside your son Cole. We've got a lot of players who I think are going to have a long-term impact on this game.
There's no doubt about it. Listen, I hope Cole can have the kind of impact that some of these guys are, but look at the Grizzlies. I think they got 2 terrific ones. Ja Morant has superstar written all over him. Brandon Clark probably surprised some people with his ability to have an impact. And if you look at this past draft, Obi Toppin is one to watch. This is a guy with great size and length who was a perimeter player until he had a growth spurt. So those are the types of players that I think when you combine athleticism and skill with the way the court is spaced, man, can have a tremendous impact in this game.
Not sure why he keeps trying his luck from deep here. It's just not his night.
Oh, and there's the alley-oop. Takes the alley-oop pass and dunks it down.
And Kyrie doing a good job of just setting everybody up, making sure there's a great pace and tempo to each possession offensively.
Giannis passes to Bledsoe. Back to Giannis, and stolen by Jordan. Right side Irving. 1:33 left now here in the second. Over Middleton. Great D that time from Middleton. And so it's Bledsoe with it, bringing it up for Milwaukee. They trail by 3. Nice ball movement by Milwaukee. That one goes. Count it. That's now 8 points for Giannis Antetokounmpo.
Well, Middleton right now staying aware of where his teammates are and hitting them when they're open.
Here's Bledsoe, and Bledsoe with the stuff. You talked about a back-and-forth game. This is the definition.
You have to love these kinds of games, scoring-wise, keeping everybody on their toes.
Now, here is Irving. He's got 6, and denied. He sends it right off the glass. Antetokounmpo, no good.
That's the only kind of defense that's going to cut the mustard here tonight. You got to stay on top of a guy like that who can play at such a high level offensively.
Middleton against Harris. Allen. Here's Jordan. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
And the sheer size of Jordan is just so tough for defenders sometimes to deal with. Skilled at picking up the foul there.
This is his first free throw of the game. The first free throw is good. And a new group in for the Nets. Durant's checked in for Jared Allen. Taurean Prince comes in for Karis LeVert. Luwawu Cabarrot, he's checked in for Joe Harris. And Dinwiddie subbed in for Kyrie Irving. And there's the call on Durant. That's his first foul. 29 seconds left in the first half of basketball. On the wing, Korver. And Ilyasova kicks to DiVincenzo. Korver passes to Hill. To the middle, and stolen by Jordan.
You can stay active on defense. Good things usually happen. Right there, quick hands help alter what would have been a sure 2 there.
Well, that's why they're in front. Aggressive play at both ends. Nicely done.
Hill dishes to Korver. And that's it for the first half of action. What's been a very close game here. Nets lead by 3. All right, Dave, thank you. And time now for the halftime break with the third quarter soon to follow. Right.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Greetings to Brooklyn found themselves in a close game in the first. They were always within striking distance.
And after a fairly even first couple of quarters, the second half could turn out to be a great one as both teams try to gain an edge. You look at Antetokounmpo really making a difference here.
Well, we'll find out if they were able to find an answer for him over the break. He was scoring with ease in that first half.
Yeah, just way too easy out there, and I'm sure coach is going to make that a priority at halftime.
Our second half of basketball, and presented by Gatorade. Let's see who's all fueled up and on the floor to start the third. Setting the floor for the Bucks. Matthews and Middleton, the 2 wing. Giannis is the 4 with Lopez the 5. And it's Bledsoe in at the 1 spot. Here's Durant. Over onto Antetokounmpo. KD's shot is off.
He's got so many ways to score in the post. Just nifty, uses fakes. You have to have a body on him every time he's down there.
Giannis on the follow.
And Giannis just gobbling up the rebound, just spreads his wing out there, and the ball falls right into it.
Pass to Dinwiddie. Back to Irving. Over Bledsoe. Irving misses.
Well, he's a guy they count on to produce from the mid-range. He doesn't miss too many open looks from there. Yeah, you could throw that pass just about anywhere, even the top of the square for Giannis to go and get.
And Eric Bledsoe, a special kind of athlete.
And 3 separate knee surgeries in the rear view, but still so fast, his teammates call him Ferrari. The way he's built, a muscle car might be more accurate.
Middleton can't get it to go.
his shooting has been a little bit below par. You think about what this lead would look like if he was on.
Here's Allen outside for Durant. And they get it. They get it back. And another shot. Levert the pass to Irving. Lopez against Durant. Good, and the assist goes to Irving. Irving's got his 4th assist in this one. For Milwaukee, they've gone 3 of 5 to start the second half, developing a nice rhythm out there. Out to the right wing. The pass to Middleton. The feed to Lopez. Durant with the steal. Down low, here's Irving. Nice pass. Led him to the rack perfectly for the layup. Irving's got the game tied up here for Brooklyn. A little under 2.5 minutes gone by here in the third. And it's sent back by Allen.
And how about, and with that great length and awareness, Allen continues to build his reputation as a shot blocker. I love the unselfishness, and you know coaches do as well.
Well, not just coach, but you can see it in the teammates, the way that they look at him. They appreciate it when he shares the ball like that. Now, the D has done a very poor job at contesting him from outside, guys. He's tearing into them right now, and they cannot stop him.
Irving attacking, and it goes for the 5th time in 10 shots for him this game.
You got to stay in front of Kyrie Irving at all times. Yeah, I said it here from the sidelines. Try doing it out there on the floor.
Back to Giannis. Pass to Middleton. From deep. And another 3 for Milwaukee.
Yeah, they're relying on their three-point shooting and getting pretty good results.
Dinwiddie outside. Here's Durant. Good D by Lopez.
And the rebound battle split evenly thus far.
And Middleton kicks to Matthews. Nice ball movement by Milwaukee. He muscles it in through the... And, yep, we thought we might see it. And the coach's challenge has been triggered on the personal foul call.
And I think when it comes to some of the more difficult calls to make, personal fouls can be tough. The action is so fast that it's really tough to catch everything in real time.
The wonders of technology, Greg. We've seen replay reviews so effectively, and involving the coaches by being able now to challenge like this is something a lot of people have been hoping for. And the announcement on the review is that the foul was called in error. So they have determined, Greg, to overrule the original call.
And guys, this is what it's all about, getting the call right. And I think in this case, the video review showed that while it was a tough call to make on the floor, they got it right with the review.
Yeah, 3 consecutive field goals have come right at the rim. The D had better start buckling down.
Let's take another look at the staunch defense during that mobile 1 block.
And he's all over that shot, has it read the whole way and gets the position he needs to make a play.
Here's Lopez, banked in off the glass.
Comfortable shooting close to the basket. The size Lopez possesses gives him confidence down low.
Pops it up for Jordan, and the dunk by Jordan.
And how about the incredible timing on that alley-oop?
He absolutely hammered it down. 43 seconds left in the third quarter. Hill passes to Lopez. And here is Ilyasova. He's gotten some minutes, but nothing on the board yet. DiVincenzo finds Hill. 6 to shoot. Here's Lopez, and stolen by Jordan. And here's the fast break. Jordan leading the way. Pass to Harris. Fires from deep. Offensive rebound. He shoots again on the wing. Harris. Over to the left wing. Off the mark there with the three-point shot. And we just finished the third quarter, and we've got a tight ball game here. Bucks ahead. They're up by 2. And we're just moments away from the start of the fourth quarter. Stay with us. And with these teams locked in a very close contest, this fourth quarter promises to be a good one. And so it's Dinwiddie who brings up the ball for the Brooklyn Nets. A 2-point game. Prince and Durant are at the 3 and the 4. And there's Jared Allen. Then there's Harris. And it's Dinwiddie in at the point guard position. So that's the lineup for Brooklyn. And they pick up 2.
They are just killing them on the interior.
The Bucks shooting it really well. 54% from the floor. This is it to DiVincenzo. To the paint. Here's Lopez. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. It goes on Taurean Prince.
The massive size of Lopez just puts defenses in a pickle. When he's that close, you just have to foul him.
They come away with the lead, but I'm sure he's kicking himself over that last miss.
Dinwiddie passes to Prince. Durant up top, guarded by Korver, and the jam by Kevin Durant.
Cutting into that deficit now, well within striking distance.
Just much sharper out there. You can see guys getting in tune. It's not about playing harder. Sometimes it's just about playing smarter.
Outside Korver. Dinwiddie with the steal. Lays it in off the breakaway. Dinwiddie's got the lead up to 3 now for the Nets. Dinwiddie's gone 4 of 6 from the floor here tonight. Outside Hill. Inside Lopez. And the dunk by Lopez.
George Hill recognizing when his man was open, an effective pass that time.
For Brooklyn, they've gotten all 3 of their shots to drop here in the 4th quarter. They came out of the break on a roll. Dinwiddie drives in. That's in. That's his 5th field goal. He's shooting a hot 71%. 5 for 7. Bucks trail by 3. The kick out to Lopez. Outside Hill. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
And the fun-loving personality Lopez has makes him a likable teammate. It's clear that they love playing with him.
And a new group in for the Nets. DeAndre Jordan's checked in for Jared Allen. Karis LeVert comes in for Kevin Durant. Jamal Crawford, he's checked in for Harris. And Kyrie Irving subbed in for Dinwiddie. Milwaukee also making some changes. Lopez, he's checked in for Hill. Antetokounmpo comes in for Ilyasova. And Middleton subbed in for Kyle Korver. Irving drives in, and it's blocked, and he keeps control of the ball. The kick out to Lopez, stolen by LeVert. Just a little under 2.5 minutes have passed now here in the 4th. Back to Prince. On the wing, Irving. Shot clock at 5. Here's Jordan. And the rebound goes to Lopez. Lopez has got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Lopez against Irving. And there's the foul. And it's on Taurean Prince. That's foul number 2 for him. Wesley Matthews checked in for Milwaukee. Eric Bledsoe comes in for Robin Lopez. Nice ball movement by Milwaukee. Now the pass to Middleton. Milwaukee getting another chance here. Pass to Matthews. Wants to get it to Antetokounmpo and does. Back to Matthews. A shot by Middleton. Wide open. Milwaukee. No good that time either. For Brooklyn, they've gotten 4 of their 6 shots to fall so far here in the 4th. A pretty nice efficiency there. Crawford outside. And there's a nice one-handed slam.
And Crawford loves these opportunities, steps up and sinks a huge one.
Bucks trail by 4. Bledsoe kicks to Middleton. To the middle. It's tipped. Pass to Bledsoe. Now here's Matthews. Back to Middleton. Passes to Antetokounmpo. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. It's going to be on DeAndre Jordan.
I just don't know how Giannis's 2 steps equal anybody else's 5 steps. He can't catch up.
And the Nets making a change here. Durant's checked in.
He gets them to within one possession, but that miss puts a lot of pressure on their defense.
Irving with the ball. It falls.
Well, Kyrie's resume in these kind of moments is full.
59 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Here's Antetokounmpo, and stolen by Irving. Fast break, here we go. Crawford passes to Durant. The shot misses. Now the Bucks take it the other way. Lopez kicks to Giannis. Back to Lopez. Giannis outside. The putback, it's in! What a beautiful shot to bring him to within 3.
Good size and the ability to carve out space. Lopez battling on the rebound.
Guys are not going to be in any rush on this possession.
Not with the lead. Now's the time to burn some clock.
2-second difference between shot clock and game clock. Here's Irving. Antetokounmpo pulls it in.
Looking to tie it up with a big triple.
You can bet that's what they're looking for. This late in the game, they need that 3.
Here's Matthews. Got it. And that shot brings them to within just 1.
Now that's the kind of passing right there that makes a difference. Not just in that possession, but maybe on your play for the entire game.
And so it's Brooklyn who scrapes by with the win. What a show they put on here at home tonight.
I mean, these are those games that feel so great to win. And
David, thank you as always. Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. For Greg Anthony, Brett. Downtown Milwaukee is seen from the shore of Lake Michigan on a cloudless day. Hi, everyone. DA, it's all yours.
Kevin, thanks very much.
Always looking to bring his guys with him. Thanks, David. And now the Lakers starting group. LeBron and Green make up the backcourt. Howard is out there with Anthony Davis. And it's Caldwell Pope in at the 3, the small forward. And for Milwaukee, Matthews and Middleton, the 2 wings. Giannis is the 4 with Lopez the 5. And it's Bledsoe in at the point. Now here's Green. Here's LeBron. Good, and it's Green picking up the assist. 2 terrific defenses tonight, Greg. They do it in a variety of ways. It's been hard for either team to score.
You know, strong on ball, in help, in transition, and both coaches doing such a great job of making the adjustments. And listen, the reality is defense still can be a factor in determining who wins and who loses.
And we're seeing it right before our eyes. Now here's James. Davis. Great positioning on the putback.
Well, Davis, so dominant, so strong, so athletic, so skilled. He got everything he wanted right there.
Bledsoe left side. Over LeBron. No good from Bledsoe.
Boy, you've really got to put those away, especially against soft interior defense.
We've played just over a minute here in the first.
Great reach that time by Howard. He went way upstairs to throw that one down. Can pretty much get any pass that's around the goal.
And last season, we got to see what an effective playmaker LeBron James can be. The assist numbers through the roof, career high for him at the age of 35.
Absolutely remarkable. And Greg, when I first saw him in high school in Northeastern Ohio, I thought his passing was his greatest attribute. And that was after just seeing him play one time. And he's shown that throughout his career. Took on full ball handling responsibilities with the Lakers last year and showed you what he can do. He is a gifted passer and an extremely versatile player.
Yes, that goes in.
Boy, I love the unselfishness there. I mean, if you're open out to Antetokounmpo, make sure you get the ball.
Down low. Here's Davis. And it's slammed in by Davis.
Yeah, I mean, maybe could have tried for a more memorable dunk than that one.
And we know he's capable of those memorable ones.
Hey, they've got a nice, comfortable lead here, fellas. Might as well keep it simple. Do it a plain, simple one-hander, just like pound cake. Whatever the defense gives, that's what he takes. A sign of a skilled offensive player.
Stolen by Bledsoe. Giannis against Davis. And Antetokounmpo gets it to go. Antetokounmpo's got his second bucket of the game to go.
And Giannis is a beast, the Greek freak, a dominant player on the offensive end.
Lakers passing it around. And shot by Caldwell Pope, no good.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
The drive by Giannis. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
And we heard Shaquille O'Neal bestow his Superman nickname on Giannis Antetokounmpo, and rightfully so. The Greek freak, the most dominant paint scorer since Shaq himself.
Here's what Milwaukee's going with right now. Ilyasova, he's checked in for Lopez. Pat Connaughton comes in for Chris Middleton. Dante DiVincenzo, he's checked in for Wesley Matthews. And George Hill's subbed in for Eric Bledsoe. Now here is Hill. After Markieff Morris's miss, here's Antetokounmpo. Lays it up and banks it in. Antetokounmpo's got 7 points. And watching Antetokounmpo get to the rim can, GA, take your breath away.
Man, he can go around you, through you, or literally jump right over you. Call him the freak, Superman, what have you. But none of it feels like an exaggeration. Attacking in transition, the most consistent way to generate easy looks.
Yep, exactly. And if there's any opportunity for early offense, you've got to push it and push it every time.
And like the physicality he brings to the floor, outstanding at drawing fouls while shooting.
He misses the free throw.
And Clark, although he's not the force he once was on the floor, Rajon Rondo still can give you strong minutes in bursts.
Greg, I tell you what, I love watching this guy work. I know his double-digit assist days are long in his rearview mirror, but this dude still knows how to run a team, and he is ideal for leading your second unit because he's an orchestrator, a facilitator, a playmaker, and guys love playing with him. You can just feel how guys enjoy playing with Rondo running the show.
And so it's Milwaukee with it after the basket by the Lakers. The putback controls the rebound and puts it back up and in.
There you go. Relentless pursuit of the ball. I love it. He never stopped working.
Rondo passes to Caruso. On the wing, Morris. Here's Caruso. He's been patient so far. Nothing on the scoreboard yet. 4 on the shot clock. Here's McGee. Passes it to Rondo. Right wing. Here's Kuzma. The Lakers rebound. Pass to Caruso. No good from outside. Now Hill.
When Rondo puts this kind of effort into his defensive play, that really gives the entire team a nice jolt. But that block shot, pretty good work by Rondo.
Tie game in Milwaukee. Let's take a quick break now, and then it's on to the second quarter after this. And when asked to compare himself,
I know if I put the work in, maybe.
And Greg, that's the humble, hard-working approach we've come to expect from Giannis.
He's not interested in putting himself on a pedestal. Enough people do that for him. He just wants to become the best he can be and win rings.
And close game underway so far. We'll see if either of these teams can jump out in the second quarter. And let's quickly break down the game we've seen from the Bucks, guys.
Well, they used the fast break to generate some easy buckets before the defense could get set.
And, for them guys, it's all about tempo. Keep the pressure on and do so as much as possible.
So on the floor for the Lakers to start this second quarter, they've got JaVale McGee. Kyle Kuzma is out there with Markieff Morris. That's Rajon Rondo. And it's Caruso in at the 2 guard. McGee finds Rondo. Tries again. In deep, McGee drops it in.
Yeah, with his size and presence in the post, McGee has a lot of value on the offensive glass.
Left side, Williams. Lets the 3 fly. The putback. It's good on the putback. Lopez has got the lead up to 2 now for the Bucks.
They should continue to get the ball inside. The defense struggling to contain them.
And when you make 5 in a row in close like that, it also takes pressure off your perimeter guys, too.
McGee dishes to Morris. Hill with some nice D.
Boy, he has to put that one away. A solid opportunity gone awry.
To the paint, here's DiVincenzo. A good finish at the rack off the slick feed. DiVincenzo's got his second basket. And the pass to McGee. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. So many people know your story, born and raised in Las Vegas. It must have been an amazing feeling then to lead UNLV to its only championship.
I mean, Kevin, playing in front of so many people, has its pros and cons.
Right.
But to be a part of that 1990 championship team and the only one we've been able to hoist and to have my jersey hanging in that rafter, it's humbling, and yes, it brings back a lot of fond memories.
Like historically good, right? When you think of that team, what that meant, it has a historic place.
It does. We felt like we were able to etch our mark in terms of the lures of the game of college basketball. And defensively, they are on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
Yeah, I think they've got to ramp up the aggressiveness. If they don't, things are just going to get worse from here.
Really, the defense is helpless to stop a layup right there. Just too much of an advantage in terms of the mismatch.
And Matthews kicks to Middleton. Drains the three-pointer. Middleton's got his first 3 points of the game.
Rhythm and timing so important in the game of hoops. Middleton using both on that pull-up jumper.
It's LeBron with the drive.
And really, that's his specialty right there. Finding that angle and then going hard to the rim.
Bucks leading by 3. Giannis passes to Lopez. Here's Matthews. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. It's on JaVale McGee.
Yeah, you know, Wesley Matthews has made himself an efficient scorer who also has gained a reputation as a good defender.
Ilyasova, he's checked in for Antetokounmpo. And the Lakers also making a switch. Howard's checked in. James outside. Caldwell Pope on the wing. Offensive rebound. Davis. And finished off by Davis.
Boy, you describe AD's games and you start running out of superlatives. I mean, when this guy is healthy, he dominates in a different fashion, but in similar ways to Tim Duncan.
Plenty of daylight on that shot. Middleton's got a pair of triples in the second now for the Bucks.
And I like the fact that he really was unfazed by that scoreless first quarter, and now you can see him getting into a rhythm.
Tell you what, if he's within shouting distance of the basket, he's going to get his buckets. You can count on that.
And you talk about the perfect veteran wing player. Danny Green's right at the top of that list. Solid defense, good shooter, and plays within himself.
And they keep hammering away at him inside, forcing the ball into the paint.
59 seconds left to play here in the half. And it's Green missing. And now in transition is Bledsoe. Here we go over James. And that one. And now, yep, this will be a coach's challenge. We thought that might happen, triggering a review of the personal foul.
And I think when it comes to some of the more difficult calls to make, personal fouls can be tough. The action is so fast that it's really tough to catch everything in real time.
The wonders of technology, Greg. We've seen replay reviews so effectively, and involving the coaches by being able to make a challenge like this is something a lot of people have been hoping for. And so the word is in. They've decided that the call stands as it was made on the floor.
And, you know, even if a coach still feels this wasn't the right call, you got to acknowledge the effort being put in to reviewing it. The double checking, and the game continues on.
Pat Connaughton, he's checked in for the Bucks. On the wing, Green. Davis up top. Some nice passing here by Los Angeles. Ball's knocked loose. Fast break, Milwaukee. And he jams it with authority.
Middleton, a scorer by nature, that time showing you he can find his teammates too.
And there's the foul. It goes on Ilyasova. That's his first foul. Kyle Kuzma's checked in for Los Angeles. I'm glad we got to see the mobile one block once more. What a play.
And when you're behind in the game, that's what you've got to do. Contest every shot.
Lopez with the steal. 2 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. And it's Connaughton missing. Lakers trail by 9. Here's Caldwell Pope. Poked away. Middleton outside. From 17 feet out, Lopez. Great positioning on the putback. And the Bucks lead by 11.
Yeah, bully balling his way to the rack that time. Lopez with a great second effort.
And so it's Milwaukee. Their lead at 11 points to end the quarter.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey again, everybody. And guys, you think about the most athletic point guards in the NBA? Eric Bledsoe, I'd say, is it. And that.
Well, we've got a second half of basketball for you. We think it's going to be pretty good. A big comeback, though, is needed for this game to be competitive, and it probably has to happen quickly. You look at Antetokounmpo in this one. He's been everywhere.
Man, he's been running wild on him through that first half. Absolute dynamite on offense.
And you know what? I'll be interested to see just how much he's got left in the tank. That first half had to take a lot out of it.
The backcourt comprised of Bledsoe and Matthews. Middleton and Giannis are the forward tandem. And it's Lopez in at the 5, home in the paint. That's the group for Milwaukee right now.
LeBron James throwing it down is a thing of beauty. An incredible athlete who makes dunking look as easy as it can look.
Antetokounmpo passes to Lopez. Dishes it to Bledsoe. For three, Middleton. Caldwell Pope with some nice D.
You know, it hasn't been his best outing, but they still find themselves in the driver's seat here.
And finished off by LeBron.
Yeah, you know, LeBron plays a very mistake-free game, usually in the open court, and when he's out on the break, the points are almost a guarantee.
Here's Matthews. The putback controls the rebound and puts it back up and in.
There it is, the first basket of the half after missing their first 3 attempts.
Caldwell Pope outside. To the inside. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. Well, the superstar players always get the headlines, but you need more great role players, it seems, as you look at the history of champions, to win. So that being said, Greg, what kind of role players do you look for?
You know, Kevin, it starts on your best player, and I think you go from there. Obviously, in today's game, spot-up shooting is critically important, and then you got to factor in versatility. You need guys that can guard multiple positions, that give you some rim protection, but obviously that can also shoot the basketball. And I think it's critical having that instant offense guy coming off the bench as well to when your team's in a bit of a funk, somebody you can trust to kind of light a fire.
Good point.
You know, that's what you want out of your point guard. Hill is really doing a nice job getting the ball from side to side and not hesitating at all in doing it.
And stolen by DiVincenzo. Giannis outside. Back to Korver. Pass to DiVincenzo. Shot clock at 6. The Bucks need to get a shot off here. Lopez with the bucket.
Yeah, that was the 3rd straight high percentage look the defense has allowed. The defenders have got to start putting bodies on bodies.
Here's Howard. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. It goes on Giannis Antetokounmpo.
Nice job that time using that strong body of his inside. Once Howard has positioning, I think you got to wrap him up.
And he makes the first. A different look for Milwaukee. Marvin Williams is checked in for Lopez. And it's Pat Connaughton in for Kyle Korver. The Lakers also making some changes. Davis is checked in for Morris. Kyle Kuzma comes in for Caldwell Pope. And it's Green in for Alex Caruso. Right side Hill. Passes it to Connaughton. It's back to Hill. Giannis high post. We've got 1:48 left in the 3rd quarter.
The defense ready for him on that possession. They had to be because he is so strong in the paint.
And with that, the Bucks lead is cut down now to just 11 on the bucket from Davis.
Well, I tell you, it doesn't matter what the defense tries to do against Anthony Davis. When he puts it on the floor like that, he's determined to score.
And the dunk by Giannis.
How about the springs of this guy, Antetokounmpo, also known as the Greek Freak? I mean, he just gets up off the ground like a rocket on these alley-oop chances.
Rare you'll see him miss such an open look in last season. Just some phenomenal shooting numbers for George Hill. Clark, you know him well from your days in Indiana.
Certainly do, and have great admiration and respect for George. He's a business-like pro. He's the epitome of what it is to be a pro. Consistent work ethic, understands himself, always looking to improve, knows his role, and has always had a calming and stabilizing influence for every team that he's played on.
Deflects the pass. And out of bounds as Los Angeles gains possession. And some changes here for the Bucks. Ilyasova comes in for Giannis Antetokounmpo, and Middleton subbed in for George Hill. The Lakers also with a sub. James checked in for Dwight Howard. They kick it out to Green. Back to Rondo. On the wing, Green. That doesn't go either for Green. And it's Milwaukee's ball. They're on a 12-4 run. Pass to Ilyasova. It's stolen by Davis. It's LeBron with the drive. And the dunk by James.
You cannot give James these types of opportunities. That guy is relentless.
Middleton for three, and no luck with that time on the buzzer beater. And so it's Milwaukee, 13 points up at the end of the period. And their ability to get points in the paint has made all the difference in this one. We'll return shortly. And there may not be a lot of drama down the stretch as we head into the fourth quarter, but stranger things have happened. And on the court for the Lakers to start the fourth. Up front, it's Kuzma and Davis. Then it's Green, then it's LeBron James, and it's Caruso in at the shooting guard position. Kuzma kicks to Caruso. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Over Bledsoe. Up again. He hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
Well, you got to put a body on Davis when he goes up in the air, because if you don't, it's too late. You'll be Instagram.
Matthews finds Ilyasova. From outside, off the mark. And Caruso's got the ball here for Los Angeles. And Kuzma slams it in.
And wait to finish and cut into that lead a little bit.
Yeah, but look at the basket guy still shaking.
Well, I tell you what, he loaded up as much power as he could behind that two-hander.
Green against Middleton. The pass to Lopez. Outside Matthews. Pass to Ilyasova. Bledsoe for three. Rebound the Lakers. Here's LeBron. And finished off by LeBron.
Another one of those special nights for LeBron. I mean, you know, if he sticks around till he's an older fella, that all-time scoring career mark, wow, might be in jeopardy.
Back to Bledsoe. Middleton left side. There's the triple. And Davis pulls it down.
You know, even though they're on top in this one, you'd like him to be better out there because he's capable of being better. It sure would make things a lot easier, too.
Inside, here's Lopez. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
And Brook Lopez a little bigger and more of an offensive player than his brother Robert. But they've both turned into quality big men in this league.
Milwaukee making a switch here. Antetokounmpo's checked in. Caldwell Pope, he's checked in for the Lakers. Lakers trail by 8. Bounce pass from Kuzma. And there's Caldwell Pope. That's good on the assist by Kuzma.
And it just seems that every pass they make is leading to a score. Just great ball movement.
Giannis kicks to Bledsoe. Outside Matthews. Lopez left side. Oh, yes, he did. 5 up and 5 down for him so far.
Taking it strong. Nice finish by the big fella. Way to get after it, Lopez.
Davis dishes to James. Back to Davis. And he makes good on the layup.
Anthony Davis showing you he's in control when the spotlight is on.
Outside Matthews. Fourth quarter keeps moving right along. 3 minutes gone so far. Middleton outside. And Matthews now, top of the key. Count the basket.
Matthews has a sweet-looking jump shot. When he's in rhythm, you're pretty much like, this is going down.
Kuzma outside. From the arc. The rebound by Brook Lopez. Lopez has got 4 rebounds in this game. We've played just over 3.5 minutes now in the fourth quarter. Green with the block.
Excellent defender is Danny Green. He's instinctual, and he's got great court awareness defensively.
And there's the foul. Goes on Wesley Matthews. That is his first foul of the game. Dante DiVincenzo. He's checked in for Milwaukee. And Los Angeles making a change here as well. Caruso's checked in. For 3, Caldwell Pope. The 3. He's off on that one. Now the Bucks take it the other way. Antetokounmpo looking it over. And Antetokounmpo slams it in.
I tell you, that's why Antetokounmpo is so feared league-wide. I mean, when he's close to the rim, he's most likely going to flush it on you.
Passes it to Caruso. And Kuzma has it in the corner. A 3-ball. Caruso, no good. Bledsoe outside. DiVincenzo passes to Lopez. Outside, Antetokounmpo. It's deflected.
Upping his intensity on the defensive end. Love to see that. Kuzma uses his length and athleticism to challenge and alter shots.
Guys, a comeback probably not in the cards at this point.
Yeah, I think you can put a fork in it.
Caldwell Pope finds Davis. 2-second difference between shot clock and game clock. Offensive rebound. Back to Kuzma. Stolen by Middleton. And Middleton with a clear path to the hoop. Bledsoe right side. So it's Milwaukee picking up the win. Even All right, David, great job. Thanks so much. And that'll do it, folks.
2K Sports welcomes you to the following presentation of the NBA.
A look at the Lakers as they got off the team bus after a right.
Kevin, thanks.
Sure does, D.A. Thank you so much. Here are the starters for Los Angeles. LeBron and Green make up the backcourt. Anthony Davis is out there with Howard. And it's Caldwell Pope in at the 3 spot. And for the Nets, Durant plays the 4 with Allen at center. Then it's Kyrie Irving. Then there's Karis LeVert. And it's Dinwiddie in at the 2 guard. Now here's James. For 3, Caldwell Pope. Dinwiddie with the rebound. Here's KD. It's good. He makes his first shot of the game. Now the outcome tonight, Greg, could come down to the big men up front.
You know, versatility will be key. The front court that can be physical but also pass it, stretch the floor will likely be the victor.
And so it's the Nets getting on the board first. Knocked away. James kicks to Howard. Caldwell Pope for 3. Doesn't get it to drop for him. And it's the Nets taking it the other way. And the ball travels out of bounds. It was last touched by Caldwell Pope. And about a minute gone here in the first quarter. LeBron against Irving. 6 on the shot clock. Yep, that one goes.
He's going to get it done all over the floor. Outside, inside, mid-range. Irving's their man.
Los Angeles has gone 0 of 2 from deep here. Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time taking the lid off.
Nice ball movement here by the Lakers. Another miss by Caldwell Pope. And so it's Dinwiddie with it. He'll bring it up for the Brooklyn Nets.
And Kevin Durant, one of the greatest scorers to ever play. I mean, not the most prolific scorer, but perhaps the most talented. He's dangerous from any part of the floor.
Now here's LeBron. Off to a good start as he hits his first shot attempt.
And if you're the defense, what can you do? James is too strong, too focused on these finishes.
Greg, as scores go, Kevin Durant's as efficient as any.
I mean, Durant has an insane field goal percentage for the shots that he takes. I mean, when you factor in how many threes he puts up, it gets even more impressive. Durant takes so many shots where he's covered and is still efficient. It's just mind-blowing.
Here's Green. Kevin Durant picking up that last basket. And Caldwell Pope gets the basket.
He's 1 for 4 to start the game. Now, I know he's disappointed with that, but we got a long way to go.
KD looking around. And the jam by Kevin Durant.
It takes a lot to stop Durant when he's going at the rim. Any bump or knock isn't enough. He'll just fight his way through.
And in this first quarter, about 3 minutes played. It's LeBron with the drive. Excellent D there from Allen.
That is some tough defense there against one of the better finishers in our game.
Durant dishes to Dinwiddie. Back to Durant. And a missed layup.
Nice work on the glass, but his defense was even better. Really has an impact on that shot.
And he gets the bucket.
Oh, improving his floor awareness. Howard has a decent sense for when his guys are open.
And first quarter, we're about 3.5 minutes in. Outside Irving. Pass to KD. Takes a 3. The offensive rebound. And staying with the play, Allen.
A superb offensive rebounder. Allen's long arms and feel for how to get positioning helps big time.
It really does make the game easy for your teammates when you can lead them to the rim that well with the pass.
Here's KD. Allen trying to break free. The shot by KD. No good. Here's Caldwell Pope. Oh, and that one, no question, powered it down.
And Caldwell Pope just blows past defenders with his speed. Just a sensational finisher all around the bucket.
Irving passes to KD. And stolen by LeBron. Now the Lakers on the break. Green with the ball. Here's Davis. Can't hit that one. And Brooklyn will come the other way. And Davis sends it back.
Oh, the long reach of Davis. Outstanding at using his wingspan to erase shots.
And LeBron gets it to go with the assist by Green.
Yeah, the chemistry has been terrific. Really impressed with their offensive execution.
Here's Irving. The feed to Allen. And it's blocked.
And Caldwell Pope just has unreal timing on defense. If you put up something soft, he's going to send it back.
And finished off by LeBron.
Attacking in transition, the most consistent way to generate easy looks.
Yeah, you can tell they love to get out and run when the opportunity is there.
To halt the run. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot two. That's on Dwight Howard.
Oh, the skill, length, time. Durant, he's special in all those categories. He can dominate on both ends.
Brooklyn shooting their first free throws of the game.
And as a group, they shot 75% from the line last season. And among NBA bigs, he is known for his ability to deliver at the free throw line.
So at the end of one quarter of play, still a close game. Los Angeles on top. They're up by 3. Stay with us as we get set to bring you the second quarter right after this. And this has been a fairly close game through the first quarter, and we'll see what happens here in the second. And taking a look at the Lakers' performance here, what have they been doing or not doing in the game?
Well, in that first quarter, they were intent on just pounding the ball down low.
Old school approach. I mean, if you have a favorable matchup inside, just keep pounding it in there.
Inside, we got Prince and Jordan. Then there's Harris, and it's Dinwiddie in at the 1. So that's the lineup for Brooklyn. Now here is Harris. And it's Rajon Rondo with the foul. That's his first foul. Left side, Jordan. Nice ball movement by Brooklyn. Prince, the pass to Jordan.
That shot was affected by AD's crazy length. I mean, it allows him to challenge shots. So difficult to score on AD.
A three-pointer off the mark. Nets trail by 3. Here's Luwawu. Prince. Jordan kicks to Luwawu-Cabarrot. Looking for McGee. He gets it there. Davis with it. Defended by Dinwiddie. And that'll be 2 free throws. And folks, the coach's challenge has been initiated for a personal foul. Close game like this, and he thought it wasn't a good call.
And I think when it comes to some of the more difficult calls to make, personal fouls can be tough. The action is so fast that it's really tough to catch everything in real time.
The wonders of technology, Greg. We've seen replay reviews so effectively, and involving the coaches by being able now to challenge like this is something a lot of people have been hoping for. And so the word is in. They've decided that the call stands as it was made on the floor.
And, you know, even if a coach still feels this wasn't the right call, you got to acknowledge the effort being put in to reviewing it. With double checking, and the game continues on.
Here's Luwawu. No points in the game yet for him. Back to Dinwiddie. Kicks it out to Prince. Just 5 on the clock. That one falls coming off Dinwiddie's feet.
He'll do some damage if they give him that shot. Don't give him a clean look. Get out there on him.
And Kuzma slams it in.
What a take there. When you present these opportunities to Kuzma, he's going to torch you for that mistake.
Knocks it loose. And here we go. Kuzma heading to the hoop. Rondo, good.
Oh, that's a well-deserved assist. Not every player has the vision to make that feed.
To the left side wing. Luwawu, the pass to Jordan. And Harris wide open. He shoots. And again, Brooklyn with the triple. Your son, Cole Greg, was one of the top high school players in America. A lot of services had him number 1. Talk about what it was like going through the recruiting process as a dad.
You know, it was fun for the most part because he really kind of kept everything in perspective. And the teams we dealt with, the schools we dealt with, man, they were all top-notch. So that process about as enjoyable as one could ask for, but at the same time, it's still stressful, man. That's still your little guy getting ready to head off to college.
Well, you're a dad and a proud one at that. Second quarter of play with almost 3 minutes gone. Dinwiddie kicks to Harris. Harris missing again. Lakers leading by 5. Kuzma passes to Davis. Morris outside. Here's Caruso.
2 minutes.
Right side Rondo. Pass to Caruso. 6 to shoot. A rebound by the Nets.
Oh, he found the open space from mid-range. Just maybe rushed his release a little bit.
And Joe Harris, the lethal shooter, he can also be a threat in the pick-and-roll game.
Yeah, Harris does a great job reading what a defense is giving. He's more than just a catch-and-shoot type of player. Harris can hit shots on the move and isn't afraid to go at defenders.
Here's Llewellyn.
Those plays can make a difference in a game like this.
Well, you know it's going to fire up, Greg, everybody on that bench.
And rightfully so. Also, how lackluster was the defense right there with the score this tight?
And it's Davis with the jam.
And when the brow gets up, get out of the way, unless you want to be on the post.
Dinwiddie passes to Llewellyn. 1:03 left to play in the first half. Good work defensively by Morris. Here's Davis, and finished off by Davis.
Well, when the ball goes to Davis to ensure they convert, he's such a reliable finisher.
And the foul called on Anthony Davis. That is his first foul of the game. Brooklyn making some changes. LeVert's checked in for Llewellyn, and Irving subbed in for Dinwiddie. Harris kicks to LeVert. On the wing, Irving. And again, no good by Brooklyn. Lakers leading by 7. Here's LeBron. Kyrie Irving grabs the miss. Brooklyn's gone 2 of 4 from three-point range so far in the second quarter. And the pass to LeVert. The Nets working the ball around now. Irving dishes to Prince. A rebound by the Lakers. Pass to Green. Back to McGee. Caldwell Pope outside. For 3. Good on the triple. Caldwell Pope's got the lead up to 10 now for the Lakers.
And Caldwell Pope can be a volume three-point shooter, meaning when he gets a lot of attempts from there, he can fill it up from downtown.
And so we wrap up the first half. Lakers lead by 10. And now let's catch up.
Thanks a lot.
Thanks, David. And we'll be back shortly following halftime to get the third quarter underway.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, everybody. Good. A tremendous game we're seeing from Anthony Davis. He had 12 points, 2 assists. And that...
And if you're just joining us in this one, first half is in the books. 1 half to go. You look at Anthony Davis in this game, he's been everywhere.
And how about the amount he's contributing in the scoring column? Through 2 quarters, he has been terrific.
This game has his fingerprints all over it. Now looking to replicate what he did in the first half.
All fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset the lineups courtesy of Gatorade for the second half of basketball. Taking a look at Los Angeles. LeBron and Green make up the backcourt. Howard is out there with Anthony Davis, and it's Caldwell Pope in at the threesome. LeVert finds Irving. Brooklyn gets it back with the new shot clock at 14. Los Angeles leading by 12. Loads it up for Davis. Hammers the alley-oop through.
Love the timing Davis has. He has a sense for when to rise up and slam down the alley-oop.
Irving passes to Dinwiddie. LeVert in the corner. And they will get the basket here, folks, as they rule goaltending.
Man, that's a tough call for the refs to make there. I'm not sure it was on the way down, but that's how they saw it.
Outside, Green trying to get open as Davis, and Green with the basket on the assist by LeBron. Green's got himself going there, his first points of the game on the deep ball. Irving with the ball. It's LeVert on the wing. And the layup's good off the glass. LeVert's got 4 points now in the quarter.
Are you kidding me with that pass? Okay, Kyrie, that one made my day.
James kicks to Green. LeBron passes to Caldwell Pope. The Lakers rebound. No good there. Nets trail by 13. And now the fast break. Durant with the ball. And then Durant with the jam.
And I think I only counted 4 total steps for Durant to go from one end of the floor to the other. I mean, he's just incredible in the open floor.
Davis finds James. Back to Davis. And here is Green. Caldwell Pope with a wide open look. His three-pointer's off the mark.
Tells you a little something about their team. They've been able to pull in front despite his troubles tonight.
Outside Irving. Out left to the wing. Passes it to LeVert. KD on the wing. Back to LeVert. Pass to Durant. 5 to shoot. Shooting foul. And here we go. Coach's challenge happening right now. This one in regards to the personal foul. Seeing if that was the right call.
And this is the time now where the officials can review in closer detail what constituted the original personal foul. Getting a different angle can sometimes make it a lot easier to determine.
Greg, indeed, and the one thing with replay review is that when you see the slow motion replays, you really get a new appreciation for just the immense speed at which these players are moving and how fast the action really is and how hard it can be sometimes, you know, Greg, to make the right call. And the announcement on the review is that the foul was called in error. So they have determined, Greg, to overrule the original call.
And guys, this is what it's all about, getting the call right. And I think in this case, the video review showed that while it was a tough call to make on the floor, they got it right with the review. And as he's aged in the league, Anthony Davis's offense has changed. It now much more of a face-up player.
Well, and that's where his game's been headed. His shot has improved, and he can step out to the three, facing up and letting him use his burst. It lets him maximize what he can do.
Irving kicks to Prince. Allen against Morris. Allen, that's good.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
And so it's Rondo bringing it up for the Los Angeles Lakers. The biggest lead of the game, 15 points. Here's Kuzma. Off target from outside. Nets trail by 11. A nice shot by Irving.
They're consistently finding ways to get the ball inside and taking full advantage.
In the corner, it's Morris. And out of bounds as Brooklyn gains possession. And the Nets making a change here. Jordan's checked in. The Lakers also making some changes. JaVale McGee's checked in for Davis. And James subbed in for Alex Caruso. Defense doesn't get much better than the mobile one block we just saw on replay.
Emphatic with the rejection. You've got to appreciate that kind of forceful defense.
Oh, man, as good of a shooter as he is, it drives him crazy to miss a wide-open three like that.
And with the lead, I like the strategy here. Continue to get the ball to guys who can do something with it.
You have to go to your best scorers. I mean, it's a smart strategy, and so far, it's paying off in this game. Now, they've tailored their offense around him, and let me tell you, he loves playing in this system.
Kuzma, right side, back to Rondo. Some nice passing here by Los Angeles. McGee finds Rondo. LeBron outside. On the wing, Morris. The three-pointer, no good.
And they had some botched coverage that turned into no coverage.
Here's KD. Here's Jordan. The dish to KD. Harris outside. And a wide open look for Irving. Misses the three. Lakers leading by 9. James with it, picked up by Harris. Goes straight through the defender for the dunk. Draws the foul. He'll go to the line. It goes on Taurean Prince. For Los Angeles, they have been solid at the line so far. 4 for 4.
And they shot their free throws at a measly 73% clip over the course of last season.
You love how effortless James makes this game look. Everything comes easy to him.
Brooklyn's gotten blank from three-point land so far in the third. Still 0 for 3. Irving passes to Durant. Too long in the paint. He's hit with a 3-second violation. The Nets have had 2 chances at the line already, making them both. And the technical free throw is good. KD on the wing. Stolen by Caldwell Pope. Here's Howard. And it's Howard finishing it off.
Yeah, liking the vision there from Caldwell Pope, looking to get his guys going when they're open.
And here at the end of the third quarter, it's a double-digit ball game. Lakers ahead. They lead by 13. And coming up as soon as we return from break, the fourth quarter gets underway. And let's go back to a terrific pass that we're calling tonight our State Farm assist of the game.
Just true artistry right there. I mean, great decision on where to go with the ball, and how about the perfect delivery?
How about the unselfishness? Night in and night out, we see guys trying to force their own agenda. Not that time.
And there have been 2 very different performances from these teams today as we get going in quarter number 4. Kyrie Irving is out there with Joe Harris. Then there's DeAndre Jordan, and it's Durant, and it's LeVert in at the 3, the small forward. So that's the Nets 5. Look, I know you've played for some great coaches in your day. What is it that separates the truly elite coaches, in your opinion, from just coaches that are pretty good?
I think the one attribute that's most important for a great coach is consistency. And I've said this, you can coach a lot of different ways, you can win a lot of different ways, but you've got to be sincere and true to your principles and your philosophy. And those are the coaches, and I've had them that have done it different ways, but they've been the most successful. And listen, you've also at the professional level, you've got to have a presence about you. You got to have some charisma out there as well to get these men to buy in. And LeBron James, still the face of the league as he goes into his mid-30s. The impact he's had on this sport is really immeasurable.
Come on, Jay. I mean, he's one of the most recognizable athletes in the world. I mean, it's scary to think of LeBron can still turn it on and take over when he needs to. And you know what? Playoff LeBron is very good. He's really turned it around here in the second half. I mean, his offense has returned.
Davis finds Green. Stolen by LeVert. And James picks up the foul. That is his first foul of the game. Alex Caruso. He's checked in for James. Dinwiddie against Caldwell Pope. It's LeVert on the wing. And Davis sends it back. And Davis throws it down hard.
Whoa, AD sending a message there. Flexing on the potential.
Second minute off the clock now in the fourth. Irving for 3. It's not going to go for him. So Los Angeles will take it the other way. The biggest lead of the game, 15 points. And there's the call by the official. They'll count the basket here following the goaltending call.
Just barely too late and catches it on the way down. He's already in the air there, committed, so can't fault him for going for the block.
It's LeVert on the wing. To the paint. Here's Allen. Outside for Durant. From past the arc. Second shot opportunity. It's hauled in by Los Angeles. Howard's got 4 rebounds in this game. Bobbed up there for Green. Irving with the steal. The drive by Allen. Fires for 3. The Lakers with the rebound. Howard's got 5 rebounds tonight. Caldwell Pope dishes to Howard. Down low. Here's Caruso. Clock at 6. And here's Green outside. Allen with the rebound. Allen's got double-digit rebounds now in the game. Count it, and the Laker lead has been cut to just 11 on the basket from LeVert. And Caruso's got the ball here for Los Angeles. Caldwell Pope feeling it out a bit. 1:36 left here in the fourth quarter. And it's Green missing for the Nets. This one not looking good. So far in the fourth quarter, they've allowed just 6 points. Dinwiddie kicks to Irving. To the middle. Here's Allen, and then Allen slams it in.
At 6'11", Allen, a legitimate threat to finish through the rim, especially when given that kind of position.
And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
He gets right to the rim, but the defense there to deter it.
And no good is the first free throw, missing for him. We'll see if he can nail the second.
Yeah, and the fire Davis plays with, I mean, it's so special. This guy wants to win and will do whatever it takes to do it.
LeBron's checked in for Alex Caruso. Here's Irving. Anthony Davis with the rebound.
Those are chances almost always you can rely on him to get you 2 points, but the D just enough to keep him out of rhythm. And clearly, we will not be witnessing a spirited comeback tonight, albeit as exciting as that would be. This was an excellent all-around performance for Los Angeles.
In the end, they had a better shooting percentage, and that's what made the difference. Sometimes, you know, things go your way. The other team wasn't catching many lucky breaks themselves.
Yeah, and Kevin, not all about luck. I thought their overall shot selection was better.
And, you know, looking back at all the contributions tonight, it was a really phenomenal all-around game for Davis.
Oh, man, anticipation, instincts, energy, all his tools were on display tonight as he lit the place up.
Green draws the double. Down low, he's looking for LeBron and finds him. Davis kicks to Howard. It's a nice passing here by Los Angeles. And it's Davis finishing it off.
And they came in determined to take this one. It's going to be a happy flight home.
Yeah, there's no doubt as to who was the better team. I mean, they proved it with this win.
About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. And it's good for 2.
And the incredible touch on the floater. Irving has this shot down to a science. That's just terrific release.
And here is Howard. From deep three-point range, LeVert grabs the miss. And Allen with the slam.
Awesome job running the correct route there, and Allen just beating everyone to the right spot. Nice.
So it's Los Angeles winning this one easily. This was a very... Thank you, David. Great interview once again. And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. For Chris Webber... That's a look at our setting tonight. Here are the starters for Brooklyn. Durant plays the 4 with Allen at center. Then there's Karis LeVert. Then it's Kyrie Irving. And it's Dinwiddie in at the 2 guard. And for Milwaukee, Matthews and Middleton, the 2 wings. Giannis is the 4 with Lopez the 5. And it's Bledsoe in at the point guard. Now here is Irving. And that one is good.
You have to respect the in-between game of Kyrie Irving. Straight up. Yeah, that's how you have to play this guy. You got to play him straight up and be balanced.
Bledsoe against Irving. On the wing, Giannis. Outside Matthews. The Bucks working the ball around. For 3, Middleton. He can't get it to go. So Brooklyn will take it the other way. And here's KD for 3. And Chris Middleton pulls it down. And here's Middleton bringing it up now for Milwaukee. And Giannis throws it down.
And guys, that's a sight we've become far too accustomed to see. Antetokounmpo throwing it down like it was just another day at the office.
Now here's Dinwiddie. Off to a good start as he hits his first shot attempt.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
And I think defensively, that is not the way you want to start. Giving up high percentage looks, that doesn't typically end well.
And how about the initiative there from Antetokounmpo? Excellent at seeing lanes to the basket and then just taking advantage. Giannis Antetokounmpo has said he doesn't want people calling him the MVP because he doesn't want to relax. He said he fears failure, so he has got to get better.
Bucks have gone 2 of 3 here to start out the game. Middleton against KD. Back to Bledsoe. Inside. Lopez finds Matthews. The shot by Middleton, wide open. Offline with his 3. Well, Greg, there's been some debate. What do you think? Is Giannis the best player right now in the world?
I tell you what, if there's a conversation, he has to be in it. You know, some people might go to Kawhi, Kevin Durant. He's coming back. LeBron James is there as well. But Giannis is probably the guy to lead that conversation.
First trip to the free throw line for him in this one. And the first one at the line is good.
Kevin Durant is an absolute nightmare for defenses. And if you're the opposing coach and he starts to take over, you've got to be thinking, what am I going to do with this guy? An efficient night from the line. This is a guy who puts in the work and it pays dividends.
Lopez, no luck.
And the timing just not there on that attempted alley-oop.
Just a missed connection, and it happens. I'm sure they will go back to it if given the opportunity. Talk about hitting the ground running. 4 for 5 to start.
Antetokounmpo passes to Lopez. Takes the 3. Antetokounmpo, no good. Nets leading by 6. Lined up there for Allen. Stolen away. Nice job to interrupt the alley-oop attempt there. Bledsoe passes to Lopez. That one a tad offline to the right, but drops in for him. Greg, in New York, you obviously played in a number of championship contending teams. What do the Knicks have to do to get back to that feel, that kind of team?
Well, listen, it starts with stability across the board, but mainly that means at the top. And you got to give this new front office, this new regime, an opportunity. I think they got some good young pieces. But title contenders are not in a constant state of flux right now. They've got to take their baby steps here and start moving in the right direction.
Like you say, it does begin in the front office. And so it's Dinwiddie with it. He'll bring it up for Brooklyn. Stolen by Bledsoe. And Middleton with a clear path to the hoop. Wants to get it to Antetokounmpo and does. And it's sent back by Irving. Here's Dinwiddie. Lays it up off the glass. Dinwiddie's got 6.
Oh, this is the kind of start they were hoping for.
Bucks trail by 8. They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've gone a long time without a bucket.
Giannis kicks to Bledsoe. Stolen by LeVert. And here again, the Nets in transition. Up the court they go. The 3 from KD. No good that time. And Milwaukee will come the other way. Antetokounmpo. That's a 2-pointer. Dinwiddie with the rebound. Nets leading by 8. Allen dishes to KD. It's good. It's his second basket. He's shooting 2 for 4.
And now you see them starting to really work the ball inside.
4 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. For 3, Middleton. Milwaukee, no good that time either.
This has not been a good period for this guy. Out of sync, not letting the game come to him. He's got to settle down and make shots.
Building up a big early lead, they have taken charge of this game.
And they've been doing it largely at the offensive end. If the defense does not adjust, this could be a blowout.
Throws it up high. And it's in. Oh, wow, he nails the buzzer beater. And so it's the Brooklyn Nets with a 10-point lead. And recently, on the subject of trash talking, Giannis.
I like to stay locked in to the game.
Greg, as you always say, different guys intimidate in different ways.
And when you have his level of length, athleticism, and skill, you don't need to say a word.
And so far through one quarter, it's been a lopsided game. We'll see if that changes here in the second. And looking at what we've seen so far from the Nets, what do you guys think?
Playing inside out in that first quarter led to some high percentage shots in the paint.
It is great when you can get that established early, because to me it opens up every other aspect of your game.
And a moment now to reset the lineups, courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up for the second quarter of basketball. Setting the floor for the Nets. Inside, we got Prince and Jordan. Luwawu is out there with Kyrie Irving. And it's Harris in at the 3. Here's Irving after the basket by Milwaukee. Pass to Luwawu. That one's in. His first bucket of the game. He's 1 for 2.
That's the 10th straight point they've given up in the paint.
Tipped away. Irving with the steal. And here's the fast break. Jordan leading the way.
What a pretty look. DeAndre Jordan, to have that kind of touch on your passing, such a quality piece for a big man.
Hill, no good.
Just a solid performance on the interior. The rebounding has been off the charts.
And 10 of their last 12 coming off assists.
Bucks trail by 14. On the wing, DiVincenzo. Lobbed up there for Lopez.
Now, Lopez gets a bucket there. He is making his presence felt on both ends.
The Nets have gone 3 of 4 from the floor here in the second quarter. Irving against Hill. Jordan, high post. Still getting warmed up offensively. No scoring yet from him. Passes it to Connaughton. Good. The assist goes to Hill.
That's about reading the floor. Hits his man right where he wanted it.
Nets leading by 10. Now, here is Irving. Lopez with the steal. And they're on the break. Here's Connaughton. And 2 free throws coming up. Unable to get that one to go with all the contact. The Bucks shooting their first free throws of the game.
At the line for your Bucks.
And he knocks down the first one. Greg, 11 years for you in the NBA. You had to have some favorite players that you played besides and with.
You know, it's a great call, and there were a ton of them. A few guys, though, Wilson. Gary Payton, I got a chance to play with Gary for a year and have known him. We used to go at it in high school, and it's really about his personality. This is a guy that constant chatter, practice on the court. That's what fed his confidence. Charles Oakley, another guy. He would run through a wall or through you to win a game. And then Scottie Pippen later in my career, just a winner and somebody who I competed against for many years, but then having the opportunity to play with up close, I got a greater appreciation for his skill set.
Okay, well, let's go down to David Aldridge for a report from the sideline.
Kevin, thank you. Now, we have seen continued growth with the NBA's affiliated leagues the last few years. Think about the explosion in popularity of the WNBA, the Basketball Africa League, expansion of the 2K League, greater pay in the WNBA and the G League pathway, along with the unionization of G League players. The league continues to show its commitment to expanding opportunities on multiple levels. Guys, back to you.
Thank you, David. So it's the Bucks now, following the bucket by the Nets. Back to Connaughton. Bucks passing it around. Lopez. In the corner, it's DiVincenzo. And the 3 off target.
+8 in the rebound differential. One more reason why they're in control.
And the whistle blows. It'll be on Pat Connaughton. That's his first foul. And some changes here for the Bucks. Brook Lopez is checked in for Lopez. Chris Middleton comes in for Pat Connaughton. And it's Eric Bledsoe in for Dante DiVincenzo. And then for Brooklyn, Jared Allen's checked in for Jordan. Durant comes in for Taurean Prince. And it's LeVert in for Luavu.
Well, that's not easy to box out like that. It's just great footwork, and that gave him just the time he needed.
And Durant launches from deep. That shot off. Now the Bucks take it the other way. 41 seconds left in the first half of the game. Not watching the line there. That'll be a backcourt violation. Giannis, he's checked in for Williams. Here's Allen, and it's Allen slamming it down.
Well, Jared Allen has length and athleticism, and that's an easy opportunity. Wow.
Bucks trail by 13. Giannis passes to Lopez. Dinwiddie with the steal. 6-second difference between the shot and game clock. And then Durant with the dunk.
And I think that play sort of sums up what we've seen tonight. Just simply being outplayed both sides of the ball. Smart basketball defensively, turning into easy points.
He is single-handedly dropping the temperature in here with that cold streak.
He is trying to shoot his way out of it, and it might be better for him to pass the basketball at this point.
I'll tell you, it's one thing to do this at home, another to do it in a hostile environment.
Boy, just sheer dominance, the ability to step into enemy territory and flat out take over. This is impressive.
9 seconds left to play here in the second quarter. There's the pass to Antetokounmpo for 3. Middleton. Oh, and he just knocked down the buzzer beater.
Big time.
Thank you, David, for that interview, and we'll see you back here after the break.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
After one, Kevin Durant was on fire in the first half. He had 13 points and 1 rebound. He came in. And that'll...
And with a big gap on the scoreboard, the second half begins with very different goals for these teams. One side trying to mount a comeback, one side trying to protect their lead. We've seen Kevin Durant really having a great game.
And you know he's going to put up points every time out, but boy, he made it look so easy in that first half.
And let's see if he continues that trend the rest of the way. He certainly has the talent and the endurance to do just that.
Middleton and Giannis are the forward tandem. The backcourt comprised of Bledsoe and Matthews. And it's Lopez in at the 5 down low. That's the group for Milwaukee right now. Now here's Allen. And here is Irving. Shot clock at 6. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Chris Middleton. That's his first foul. Brooklyn with the ball. They led by as many as 18 points. And it's Irving missing.
Very dangerous to leave a guy like that open. Lucky break there for the D.
Pass to Giannis.
Well, tremendous defensive effort on the interior. That's the kind of contest you want.
And KD's got the ball here for the Nets. The lead is 15. Lets it go from 14.
And bringing that effort on both ends. Giannis, a first-team all-defensive player.
Bledsoe outside. Pass to Antetokounmpo. Six to shoot. Lopez finds Middleton. Shoots over LeVert. They grab their own miss. Antetokounmpo. The shot by Bledsoe. Nobody around. And the Bucks miss again.
Not a terrific start here in the second half. 4 attempts, nothing to show for it.
And Doris, make no mistake about it. Spencer Dinwiddie is looking to score. An instant offense type of player.
And Spencer Dinwiddie knows what his role is, and he plays it perfectly. He can go a little hot and cold for stretches, but he doesn't let it affect him. Dinwiddie's always going to provide that offensive punch that's so critical for you.
Dinwiddie passes to Allen. Outside Irving. Off target from three-point range. Bucks trail by 15. They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Too many empty possessions. Right now, they need a basket.
And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. You know, winning that championship as you did, Greg, for UNLV, many people don't remember you played much of that season with a broken jaw.
Well, Kevin, I don't remember much of it, to be honest with you. It was pretty hazy. I lost 19 pounds over the course of the season.
Oh,
I was
goodness.
Championship night. I was 168 pounds.
No kidding.
Yeah. Oh, I was wired shut for 8 weeks. Didn't miss a game, but I tell you what, I don't know if I would do that today. But, you know, it did turn out well with the championship.
As I recall, you broke it against Fresno State, correct?
Yes, yeah. Got my legs taken out from under me and broke the fall with my face.
Oh,
yeah.
Oh, ouch. Now, here's Antetokounmpo. Nice ball movement by Milwaukee. Back to Ilyasova. And Connaughton has it in the corner. Antetokounmpo kicks to Ilyasova. The 3 from Hill. Jordan with the rebound. Jordan's got his 5th rebound in this one.
They have been board dominant in this game. That's definitely been a factor in cracking this huge lead. That's a double whammy, guys.
That's right. A great defensive play, then the emphatic stuff.
Let's see if that serves as a momentum builder. What a great sequence for this group.
A different look for Milwaukee. Williams, he's checked in for Giannis Antetokounmpo, and it's Korver in for Pat Connaughton. And a switch here for Brooklyn. Karis LeVert's checked in for Luwawu Cabarrot. Now here is Harris. He's been quiet so far. Still no points in the game.
We so often identify Joe Harris as strictly a shooter, but this guy, he is a tremendous passer as well.
Here's Hill. Down by 15. On the wing, DiVincenzo. Ilyasova gets the bucket.
And no matter what they've tried, the D just has not been able to deny them the ball inside.
Irving dishes to Harris. Jordan up top. Back to Harris. Passes it to Jordan. On the wing, Irving. And it's good. Assisting on the play was Jordan. Irving's got 9 points.
This guy has been a catalyst for them all game long. What a job leading them to this lead.
Jordan the pass to LeVert. And he drops in the layup off the glass. LeVert's got his first bucket in this one.
And not quite as aggressive from outside as they were in the first half, sticking to the high percentage shots, playing smart with the lead.
Now here's Williams. The pass to DiVincenzo. Hill has the open look. No good on the three. Nets leading by 18. On the wing, Harris. Puts up a three. Off on that one. And so it's the Brooklyn Nets with an 18-point lead as the quarter comes to a close. And while we can now, let's take a look at today's State Farm assist of the game.
And the winner today, the big fella here with the sweetest of dimes. What a plus it is to have a post player who's got this ability to find.
Well, we have some elite passing big men in the NBA, and you love that skill. Wow.
And 1 quarter to go in a game that to this point has not been an evenly fought contest. And Brooklyn looking who they've got. Dinwiddie runs the point with LeVert flanking him. Allen is out there with Jordan. And it's KD in at the 3 spot. And it's good. Assisting on the play was Jordan. Jordan's got his 4th assist in this one. Pass to Bledsoe. Back to Matthews. To the inside. They get it back. Here's Williams. That shot off. Dinwiddie with some nice D. And the call will be against Robin Lopez. That's his first foul. A different look for Milwaukee. Lopez comes in for Robin Lopez. And Antetokounmpo subbed in for Marvin Williams. Kyrie Irving's checked in for Brooklyn. From the stripe. That's good on the jump shot.
Boy, it's rare for a point guard to do as much damage on the interior as Kyrie Irving. You've got to guard him in there.
Giannis passes to Lopez.
You know, they don't score on that shot, but they're going to be happy with those kinds of possessions.
LeVert kicks to Irving. Pass to Dinwiddie. Back to Irving. There's the 3. It's hauled in by Giannis. Antetokounmpo's got rebound number 5 here tonight. Got that one up quick.
Well, we've seen Giannis add to his game over the years, and a consistent pull-up jumper might make him unguardable.
Irving with it. With some arc. Lopez with the block. And he's able to get it back. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Chris Middleton. That's foul number 2 for him. Here's KD. A second chance effort. And then Durant with the dunk.
This is what pure scorers do. They find ways to create points. KD doing work.
They've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a bit of a dry spell for sure.
And Bledsoe, here we go. To the paint. Kicks it down to Middleton. 6 on the shot clock. Milwaukee getting another chance here. Here's the 3. Sinks the three-pointer.
Well, that leadership from Lopez, wanting to get his guys involved with his passing ability.
Now Irving. From 11 feet away. Rebound, Milwaukee. Lopez has got 4 rebounds in this game. Middleton the pass to Bledsoe. Here's Antetokounmpo. Good, and Bledsoe gets the assist.
Eric Bledsoe's court vision is probably underrated. What a pretty pass.
Durant dishes to Dinwiddie. A minute 50 left in the 4th quarter. And an intentional foul right there.
Yeah, not sure what that was about. I mean, talk about a brain cramp.
Dante DiVincenzo. He's checked in for Milwaukee. And the Nets also making a change. Harris is checked in. The putback, great positioning on the putback.
Looking to close it out. That one might have been the backbreaker.
Well, at this point, they're so far up, it would take a real collapse to give this game away at this point.
Lopez, no luck.
It's all about the defense right there. Without that level of activity, he probably scores it.
And guys, what we saw here tonight is one side having everything going for them. Huge margin of victory for the Nets.
When you consider the difference in their field goal percentages, the team has to be happy that this wasn't a bigger loss. This team was on fire.
Yeah, Kevin, it's always frustrating when you can't throw a rock on the ground and the other guys just can't seem to miss.
And we watched him all night long. No one could really stop him. Just another excellent game it was for Kyrie Irving.
You can't look back at too many major moments in this game and not see his imprint put all over it.
And here's Middleton bringing it up now for Milwaukee. They've given up just 8 points in the fourth quarter.
Well, this is what they needed earlier on. At some point, it's too little, too late.
Yeah, but then again, this run came against a team that may have felt it had already won, and you get the sense it let its guard down.
Inside, and the slam dunk by Antetokounmpo.
And one of the most athletic players in the league. Giannis makes those alley-oop jams look easy.
There's Allen. That's good on the assist by Dinwiddie.
Well, they knew it would be a hostile environment, and they rose to the challenge.
And sometimes when everyone's rooting against you, it seems to bring the unit closer together. It certainly did tonight.
Bledsoe kicks to DiVincenzo. Middleton for three, and another three for Milwaukee.
And so many teams now look to establish the perimeter to set up everything else.
No doubt it's a growing trend, Greg, and he is highly accurate tonight.
The first one falls.
And guys, I think the future is so bright for Jared Allen. We're talking about an athletic, mobile big man who has already proven to be an accomplished two-way player.
And so it's Brooklyn easily grabbing this one. They came in here and took care of business like they were the home team.
And Kevin, how about the mental toughness that this group...
All right, David, great job. Thanks so much. And that about wraps it up for Greg Anthony, Doris Burke,
2K Sports welcomes you to the following presentation of the NBA.
And as the Lakers enter the building, there was a fear. Here are the starters for Milwaukee. Giannis is the 4 with Lopez the 5. The backcourt comprised of Bledsoe and Matthews. And it's Middleton in its small forward. And for Los Angeles, LeBron and Green make up the backcourt. Anthony Davis is out there with Caldwell Pope. And it's Howard in at the center position. Now here's Caldwell Pope from deep. The long distance 3 is buried. Plenty of experience, Greg, on the floor tonight. How does that shape what we're about to see, do you think?
You know, Kevin, this is one of those games where guys are going to be smart out on the floor. They're going to be in the right positions to make plays. And honestly, this could come down to who makes the bigger, tougher shots.
Davis with the bucket.
Nice body control. I like that Davis kept his composure after taking the hit.
Matthews finds Lopez. Middleton on the wing. From downtown, another miss by Middleton. The Lakers with a quick start to this game. Oh, a nice defensive play to disrupt the alley-oop. To the middle. Oh, and they get in the way of the alley-oop. Not to be. Good play defensively. Here's Howard. It's good. He makes his first shot of the game.
Look, this is how you draw it up coming out of the locker room. 3 of 3 so far.
Matthews with it. Now guarded by Caldwell Pope. Middleton can't get it to go.
And even with good coverage defensively that time, he has confidence to drill the 3. Finding a little rhythm here that they have to like where they're at.
They're playing well. They're building momentum. This is how they can turn a small lead into a big one.
Here's Giannis after the basket by the Lakers. First shot, first basket. He's out of the blocks fast.
And I really marvel at the touch of Antetokounmpo for his size and physique. That's incredible.
Now here's Davis. It's hauled in by Giannis.
After 4 straight makes, couldn't quite get that one to go down. Still a terrific start.
Count that one.
It's just hard to match up with Antetokounmpo's speed, especially in the open floor.
And there's the pass to James. Stolen by Middleton. Bledsoe passes to Matthews. Middleton against Caldwell Pope. Middleton can't get it to go.
And he's been way off the mark this quarter. It's been ugly.
And G.A. Chris Middleton over his career much improved on the defensive end.
A true two-way player. And I tell you, that 6'11" wingspan helps. Able to use that length to bother shots and disrupt passes.
Lakers leading by 3. To the inside. And it's slammed in by Howard.
The veteran presence of Danny Green keeping his eyes up, finding his teammate wide open.
Now here's Bledsoe. Outside Matthews. Nice ball movement by Milwaukee. And Middleton kicks to Antetokounmpo. Clock at 6. Beyond the arc. Unable to get that one. And the Lakers take it the other way.
He can't get anything to fall this quarter. And obviously that's dragging the whole team down.
You know, Steve, one thing you admire about LeBron, how he shapes a possession for his team. He'll create situations where he gets a mismatch or helps his teammate find one.
You know, Kevin, LeBron will use his high screens to just kind of shuffle defenders, make them think. Once he sees an opportunity, he'll pounce all over it. You can see him do this the most at the end of close games.
Down low, Kuzma. And Kuzma slams it in.
I'm not surprised to see Kuzma throw it down. He's got the length and leaping ability to do so.
Connaughton passes to Lopez. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. It's on JaVale McGee.
Yeah, easy call.
Milwaukee shooting their first free throws of the game on this trip to the line.
And talking about last season, this team hit just 74% of their free throws. I'm sure they were hoping for better than that.
And the Lakers making a change here. Morris is checked in to the wing right side. Caruso, the pass to McGee. And it's McGee with the jam.
And what a way to start this game, dominating at both ends of the floor.
They came in prepared, focused, and really jumped on the other team early.
Now here is Hill. They get it again. Lopez kicks to DiVincenzo. Rondo against Hill. Controls the rebound and puts it back up and in.
You love the way Robin Lopez just goes after those missed shots. That's where he can do damage.
Outside Rondo. Here's the lob to the hoop. And the slam dunk by McGee.
And they have owned the paint so far, and the score reflects it.
I'll tell you, this was their strategy coming in. They obviously identified a weakness there inside.
And out of bounds as the Lakers gain possession.
Off on the timing, or it may have been a miscommunication. Either way, turnover.
Long range from the inbound. That one misses. And so it's the Los Angeles Lakers with a 10-point lead. Some breathing room heading into the break. They have made it very tough to get a shot off. Well, Greg, we know he's already a solid scorer, but Kyle Kuzma.
The biggest area of growth would definitely be on the defensive end and my playmaking.
Now, having played with superstars, Kuzma is learning what it takes to win.
He's getting only so many shots per game, so I applaud him for finding other ways to contribute to his team with an eye toward the greater goal.
And welcome back to the second quarter of action. Plenty of basketball left to play, but this one has been one-sided so far. And taking a look at the Lakers' performance here, what have they been doing or not doing in the game?
Stingy on the defensive end in that first quarter. They were just getting up into people.
Yeah, they were very physical and very aggressive. They've just been the better team so far.
And now, brought to you by Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset our lineups. And Milwaukee, looking at who they've got. We've got Marvin Williams. He's out there with Kyle Korver. Robin Lopez out there with Dante DiVincenzo. And it's Connaughton in at the 2. Here's Connaughton. He's still scoreless so far in this one. Shot clock at 6. The feed to Korver. The shot off that time. Good D by Rondo. To the wing on the left. To the inside. It's tipped. Pass to McGee. Fast break, Milwaukee. Here's Williams. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
What you like about Williams is how he's changed his game over time. Now he's a fantastic stretch 4 in this league.
Greg, we know the names of the superstars, but there are players that are just under that category who probably should get a little more recognition.
Hey, Kevin, that's a great point, and I'm going to toot my alma mater's horn a little bit. Christian Wood's a guy that kind of
good one, yes.
Reminds me of that. He's kind of on the come up. How about Devontae Graham, the second rounder back in 2018, but he's showing to be an established young talent in this league, and there are many more guys like that, and they're going to have their opportunity to become household names.
Kicks it down to Middleton. Second quarter of play with around 2 minutes gone so far. Kuzma passes to Davis. And it's Davis finishing it off.
A heck of a talent. AD can score, score, score. And he's comfortable handling the basketball.
Middleton against Caldwell Pope. Middleton can't get it to go.
And he's frustrated. That's a shot he can make in his sleep.
Caldwell Pope feeling it out a bit. Buries the long-range jumper. Caldwell Pope's got 6.
Yeah, defenses beware. You have to close out hard on KCP and disrupt his rhythm.
And for Kentavious Caldwell-Pope, he's best when he lets the game come to him, when he's not forcing shots, not making things tough on himself, not making tough passes. You know, Smitty, a simple approach does wonders for him.
Kevin, you applaud the maturity of KCP to realize that he knew he needed to change his game to improve. Focusing on making the easy play has made him a very valuable member of this team.
It's a +5 advantage for them in rebounding after that one.
Rondo passes to Morris. Back to Rondo. And the foul on Eric Bledsoe. That'll be his second foul of the game.
His second foul in as many quarters. We'll see if he backs off or stays aggressive.
Looking at who's out there now for the Lakers. Howard's checked in for Morris. Green comes in for Kyle Kuzma. And James subbed in for Rajon Rondo. And then for Milwaukee, Giannis comes in for Marvin Williams. And it's Matthews in for Kyle Korver. A different look for Milwaukee. Ilyasova, he's checked in for Lopez. And George Hills subbed in for Eric Bledsoe. And Ilyasova kicks to Matthews. Outside Hill. Middleton outside. And the foul called on Danny Green. That's his first foul. And almost 4 minutes gone here in the second quarter of play. Middleton for three.
Just has lost the feel in terms of scoring here in the second quarter.
You want to talk about ugly? This team is losing, partly because he hasn't drained a shot all night.
And the slam dunk by Antetokounmpo.
George Hill's not a gambler, but with his length and quickness, he gets his share of steals.
Now Green. Nothing yet on the scoreboard for him. Kicks it out to LeBron. Latrey. That shot by Caldwell-Pope, no good.
That is fantastic defense on one of the best three-point shooters in the league. Didn't give him an inch of room.
You just love how reliable he is. Night in and night out, his offense is there.
LeBron passes to Howard. Rebounded by the Bucks.
The defense was begging him to take that shot, and he took the bait, but you can't blame him.
Now 8 seconds separating the two clocks. And stolen by Howard. And it's the Lakers on the break. Davis has got the ball. That's good. And so Howard with the assist. Davis has got 4 points now in the quarter.
You see the weight that AD's added to his frame over the years. Now invites contact.
Giannis inside. Bank shot. No good.
Both sides attacking. That was good defense versus good offense.
And so it's the Los Angeles Lakers sitting with a comfortable lead up by 14. They've had such great ball movement and shots. Thank you, David, and we'll be right back after halftime to start the third quarter.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
You knew when the Lakers landed Davis, this team would be a force. And
And there wasn't too much drama in the first half, but maybe things will tighten up here in the second. You have to like what we're seeing from Davis.
In those first two quarters, he was pretty much an automatic bucket getter if he got it down low on the block.
I have to credit them for their patience offensively. They understood the matchup, and they took the necessary time to exploit it.
They've got JaVale McGee. Kyle Kuzma is out there with Howard. And it's Cook in at the point. That's the Laker 5. The shot by Middleton, wide open. That three off the mark.
And you don't want to give up that kind of look too often.
And it's McGee with the jam.
And his competitiveness showing through. That's an aggressive finish.
He is just unwilling to settle. He gets right to the rim and makes sure they come away with points.
You know what, though? Sometimes you can be too open. I think it may have surprised him, and that's why he missed.
And that's going to be a turnover. They call him for 8 seconds. Matthews passes to Bledsoe. The Bucks working the ball around. Giannis kicks to Middleton. And a great assist by Antetokounmpo as that one goes in. Middleton's got 5.
And I tell you, Antetokounmpo's evolved into one of the better passing forwards in our league. And when the defense is focused on you that much, you need to be able to find the open man.
Cook, the pass to Howard. 6 to shoot.
Missed opportunity. It's a makeable shot for him. He just can't get it to go.
It's deflected.
Though he won't block a lot of shots, Kyle with terrific defense that time. Read that one all the way.
Milwaukee shooting their 5th and 6 free throws of the game. We know how important the draft is, Greg. It can shape an organization. Talk about some of the best draft day deals of the last couple decades. There have been a lot of them.
Oh, there have been a few. I mean, just coming to mind here recently. How about when Kawhi was traded to the Spurs? That was a huge get. Go back
George
to how
Hill.
about Kobe going to the Lakers? McHale and Parrish coming to the Celtics. I mean, we've seen that happen quite a bit. And I tell you what, boy, it can really transform a franchise's future.
Bledsoe outside. To the middle. Lopez up top, guarded by McGee. Fast break, the Lakers. Howard can't hit. Bucks trail by 13. Pushing it up. And stolen by Kuzma. It's stolen by Antetokounmpo. Fast break, Milwaukee. Bledsoe's running.
A solid playmaker. Bledsoe has the vision to take advantage of an imbalanced defense.
Pass to McGee. Howard trying to free himself up. McGee's shot is off.
Unusual for him, just a lack of concentration. Fails to finish the play.
And here we go. Fast break. Kuzma's got it. The 8-footer. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
Well, how can you not love the continued resurgence of JaVale McGee? There were some years where he was trying to figure it out. Now he's a big factor for this team at center.
And the Lakers with some changes. Caldwell Pope, he's checked in for Kyle Kuzma. Green comes in for Alex Caruso. And it's LeBron in for Quinn Cook. Big group substitution here for Milwaukee. Lopez, he's checked in for Lopez. Ilyasova comes in for Giannis Antetokounmpo. Pat Connaughton, he's checked in for Chris Middleton. And George Hill's subbed in for Eric Bledsoe. You know, Smitty, the change for McGee's pretty simple. He got some direction on how to play. Now he does everything he can to play within himself.
Kevin, that has been a huge difference maker for JaVale McGee. And you know when he's focused, he can make an impact. Plays in short bursts, but very effective.
Here's Hill. Count it. Good. Hill's got his first 2 points.
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
James, the pass to Green. Lobbed up there for Howard. Throws down the alley-oop slam.
And Howard has great timing on these alley-oops. As long as the pass is spot on, he's clear for takeoff.
Passes to Ilyasova. It's back to Hill. Here's Connaughton. He's guarded by Caldwell Pope. Connaughton kicks to DiVincenzo. Just 4 to shoot. Howard with the steal. James in the post. He's against Hill. Oh, he's going up for the alley-oop here. Back to LeBron. Launches a 3. They get the rebound. And Howard with the second chance points.
And they've got a big lead, not just on the scoreboard, but really in the rebounding numbers as well.
Nice dime to the open man. George Hill, more of a combo guard, making things happen right there.
Lakers leading by 16. Lobbed up there for Howard. Trying to go for an alley-oop, but excellent defense and anticipation there to stop it. The kick out to Ilyasova. Hill looking around. Good if it goes. And he was able to put it up in time, but doesn't fall.
The thing about Danny, he can swallow you up defensively. Love his aggressive style.
And it's time to bring up the State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, a terrific, unselfish play right here. Set up his teammate, and how about the setup this was?
At his position, traditionally, his job is to shoot the basketball. Give him credit for keeping his eyes up and just taking what the defense allows.
And as we head into the fourth, we'll see if there's a comeback in the works or if it's more of the same from the first three quarters. On the floor for Milwaukee starting the fourth quarter. Williams is out there with Ilyasova. Then it's Matthews. Then there's Hill. And it's Korver in at the 3 spot. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Morris.
You want unselfishness, but you also need to keep it under control.
Bucks trail by 16. And Bledsoe, here we go. And the shot goes in. Bledsoe's got the first basket as we get going in the fourth for the Bucks. Rondo passes to Davis. Back to Rondo. Knocked loose. Lakers working the ball around now to the left wing. Outside, Green. And it's off from three-point range. The Bucks shooting 39% from the floor. At their best. And Matthews throws it down.
And maybe that'll trigger them. Impossible not to get pumped up after that.
Yeah, well, you could see the immediate reaction of the guys on the bench. They are pumped up. And it's Davis finishing it off.
You won't find a much better alley-oop partner. AD flying to the rim.
And the whistle blows on the backcourt violation. He went over and back.
And it's easy to give up after a play like that, but this team needs to keep fighting.
It's just one trip down the court, but you have to have short memory in this league or you won't last long.
Kyle Kuzma's checked in for Morris. The Bucks also changing it up. Giannis Antetokounmpo's checked in for Williams. And Middleton subbed in for Kyle Korver. Here's Antetokounmpo and the slam dunk by Antetokounmpo.
And guys, that's a sight we've become far too accustomed to see. Antetokounmpo throwing it down like it was just another day at the office.
They get a hand on it. Kuzma finds James. They kick it out to Green, and that's out of bounds. The Lakers will retain possession.
Great energy on the deflection and a good job disrupting their offense.
This is called an effort play. Terrific hustle at the defensive end.
Just 5 to shoot. James has a 2-pointer. Los Angeles with another miss.
I didn't see that miss coming. I mean, he's usually been money from that range.
And so it's Rondo bringing it up for the Lakers. It's stolen by Antetokounmpo. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. Kyle Kuzma picks one up.
Maybe the most highly skilled big man in our league. Giannis is also one of the most frequently fouled bigs in our game.
And some changes here for the Lakers. Caldwell Pope, he's checked in for Rondo. And J.R. Smith's subbed in for Green. Got a piece of it. Caldwell Pope passes to Davis. LeBron kicks to Smith. And the foul on Eric Bledsoe. And that'll be his 3rd foul so far. Fourth quarter of play, and we're about 2.5 minutes through it right now. A wide open look here for Kuzma. Poked loose, but they recover it. Antetokounmpo on the double team. Shot clock at 5. Here's Smith. That's in there. Davis with the assist. Smith's got his first basket. Greg, when you played for the Knicks, I always heard that Charles Oakley would cook for the players. Is that true?
Absolutely. Oak was very particular about his food. And I got to tell you, he knows his way around the kitchen. And to be honest, I would never tell him otherwise.
Well, what was his specialty?
Whatever he made, it was special. Wouldn't matter.
James, the pass to Davis, and finished off by Davis.
He could have tried to force a shot there. Instead, LeBron keeps his eyes up, finds an open teammate.
And plenty of contact on the shot, so 2 free throws coming up.
And I like the fact that the defense is looking to protect the rim at all costs.
And he can't get the first one. Dante DiVincenzo. He's checked in for Matthews.
He needed to convert on all of those. Missed opportunities at the line are the last thing they need right now.
And out of bounds as the Bucks gain possession.
Unforced errors. These are the kinds of things that break momentum.
Bucks trail by 11. There's a minute 34 left to play in the final quarter. Lobbed up there for Lopez. And stolen by Kuzma. And stolen by DiVincenzo. So the first one drops, and that brings them to within 10. And he cannot convert on the second. That misses. Here's Smith. And the basket is good. Smith's got 4 this quarter.
If you play JR for the jump shot, he's also capable of putting it on the floor and driving it right past you.
And Bledsoe with the stuff.
And that's a special play coming from the one spot.
You know, his passing can take a backseat for that dunk. Wow.
It just shows you the versatility. This guy can do a lot of different things for you. Woo!
And these are the types of games where one team clearly has the edge. Tonight, it will be a win by a large margin for Los Angeles.
2 great rebounding teams.
And these guys worked just a little bit harder tonight, and that was the edge they needed.
And you know, when you look at the huge impact he had, just a monster game for Davis.
He really played at his preferred pace, never let adjustments by the defense speed him up or slow him down.
For the 3, Kuzma can't get it to go.
Defensively, it's hard to account for everything. They gambled off him, and it worked.
I mean, he looks like a running back in the open field. Bledsoe likes to take advantage of fast break opportunities.
The shot and game clock separated by 4. To the paint, here's Caldwell Pope. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. He drops the first one, and that will put them up by 9.
Yeah, much improved foul shooter. KCP also starting to get to the line at a higher rate.
There's the knockout blow. No chance of getting up off the canvas now.
And the slam dunk by Antetokounmpo.
And one of the most athletic players in the league. Giannis makes those alley-oop jams look easy.
It's stolen by Hill. Fast break, Milwaukee. Hill leading the charge. The pass to Ilyasova, the 11-footer. And so the Lakers take the win. A confident win, and one where they clearly showed the greater effort.
Yeah, I mean, it was a solid performance.
David, thank you as always. And that'll wrap it up, folks. For Steve...